Hello guys, how are you doing? The first ever members only live match commentary. And honestly, what a stream to do it on. For some reason the chat's not working. I can't understand why the chat's not working. If you're watching this particular stream, guys, then let me know in the chat. Just post a chat message up. But this is members only. Hopefully my channel members have seen this. Hello, how you doing, Jane? Good to see you in. I can't view the chat for some reason. I don't know why I can't view it on my OBS. It's really, really strange. I'm going to try and do it again. Pop out chat. But Lukaku's out. Lukaku is not involved in the team because it was too much noise so close to the fixture. They decided against it. And fair play to Tommy Tuchel, you have to say. Fair play. So the chat is still unavailable. I can't show it on my stream, which is really, really annoying. So I guess I was going to have to turn it off. I have to sort my camera out. Am I a channel member? Yeah. Am I a channel member? I wish I was. So let's try and sort this all out, my camera, and make sure we look decent. Okay, Woodshed, good to see you in, mate. There we go. I think we're all right here. So, channel members only. Might only be about 4 or 5 people watching this, but who cares? We're going to just talk amongst ourselves. Jane, how you doing? I'm trying to get the message across to people that we've got such a good little community in here. You people are great. You know, the community that you guys have and your chats together, it just gets spoilt on a live stream by idiots that join. So I just thought, look, let's just make it members only. You know, I want to make this my full-time living, doing a YouTube channel. That's what I want to do. But the problem that we've got at the moment is the fact that we're getting idiots on the chat. So that's why I've got members only. So Woodshed, Jane and Ozzy, somebody else is in. Who else is in? Come and say hello. Good to see you all here. Oh, you've put me on the Spanish Chelsea chat room. Yeah, they won't be able to see me, though, because it's members only, Jane. Well, they can see it, and they can hopefully then join. But, yeah, my chair's still a bit low. So it's a place for you guys, the members, to come in. We do the live match commentary. You guys have chats, as you do, talking amongst yourselves with the good chat you guys have got, the nice little banter and the little relationships you're building. And that's it. So, is the stream looking all right? Is the stream looking all right? Does it look okay? Of course, I need to move my camera up because I am a little bit low. Yeah, let's do that. That should be all right. I just can't show the chat. That's the only problem that we got. I can't show the chat for members. I need to work out how I do it. I can't work that out at the moment. Anyway. So, Chelsea's team is good. I have to say it's strong. It's as expected. It's Mendy's in goal. Chalobah, Silva and Rudiger at the back, which I'm happy with. Aspie, right wing back. Conte, Kovacic in the middle of Alonso. Conte, Kovacic was key for me today. Middle midfield, and he's done it, Tommy T. Mason Mount and Kai Havertz in behind Christian Pulisic, but I'm wondering if it's going to be the other way around. If it's going to be Havertz up top with Pulisic and Mount around him. That's what I think it's going to be. Liverpool are strong in certain areas, but they're lacking. The goalkeeper, Anderson, or whatever his name is, Anderson Becker, he's out. So Kelleher comes in goal. They got, is it Tsimikas? He's playing left back because obviously Robertson's suspended. Konate and Virgil van Dijk with Alexander-Arnold. The midfield three, Milner, Fabinho and Henderson. Chelsea get their energy, get legs around Henderson and James Milner. They haven't got the energy we have. And up front is a strong three. Mane, Jota and Salah. They're strong up top. So, Lukaku has been banished. Stream's just ended. Shouldn't do. The stream should still be here. Can you still see me? Ozzy? Ozzy. Can you still Stream's just ended. Why has it ended? Oh, Ozzy's still there. Cool. Okay. Len, good to see you as well. This is what we want. We want members in. Now, as I was saying earlier, of course, I want to make my YouTube channel into a full-time living. Of course I do. And that's what I want to do. I want to make it into a full-time living. And so I could sit here and just leave the stream open. And try and gain subscribers that way, because that's where I get most of my views from. But again, for me, it's about building a community on here, and that's what I love to see. You guys are great, so I'm not bothered about anything else. So start of a circle arrow thing over the middle of the screen. Oh, is it really? It is live. I am streaming. Is it oh, it's showing the progress bar the way over to the right, and it's got the start of the circle arrow thing in the middle of the screen. Oh, right. Ozzy, the other guys can see us. Oh, you problem. Okay, cool. Okay, Martin, good to see you in, mate. Good to see you here. So I'm interested to see how many of my subscribers that come back that have ignored the advice to take up channel membership for £1 a month that realise and hopefully join up. So I've got approaching 18,100 subscribers. I only really get about 300 people live watching the video, watching these commentaries. So if I can get half of them back as members, that'll be decent. So we'll see how it all goes. But you guys can see us all right. Yeah, you're good now, Ozzy. Good. That's the main thing. You're good in. So there's 5 of you, the members that are in. We've got 21 channel members at the moment. So hopefully people will join as we go to kick off. And then as people can still the link to the stream and they can't access it, hopefully we'll see how many of those regulars that come in will take up channel membership. I actually had a message or a comment from one of them, a guy called Albert, who said he doesn't feel part of this anymore and that I'm only after trying to make money from the Chelsea fan base and all this nonsense, which is just ridiculous. You guys know that's not the case. You guys know the reason as to why we do this. If anything, I'm affecting the growth of my channel by making it members only, but it's for you guys to have a place where you guys can come. You know all the members, you know what the chat's going to be like, you'll get no idiots join. So that's what it's all about for me, is you guys having a great place to come and hang out and talk Chelsea or watch the commentaries and get involved there, or have nights where we do like chats to members only and we can all have a bit of banter and open up the Chelsea pub. That's what it's all about. So anyway, big game today, massive game. Thomas Tuchel was decided to drop ROMELU Lukaku, and a good decision according to me. In my view, it's a good decision because Lukaku was creating noise. I know I'm a robber baron, Ozzy, I am. But yeah, so it's Lukaku, if he wants to go, sell him. That's why. Should we not invest in having a buyback or a return policy on transfers? 60-day return policy or 6-month return policy. You buy a player in a window, then obviously you got 6 months on them. If they're useless, you just send them back. No qualms. Good to see as well, safe standing. The safe standing rails are up in the shed, which is good to see. So we're 5-6 minutes away from kickoff. So looking at the graphic of how Liverpool are going to be lining up, they're going to play with Mane on the left-hand side up front. Behind him on the left of the midfield three is James Milner, and behind him is Tsimikas as the left-back. Surely that area is where we need to attack, and we're looking for Mason Mount to drift in behind in those channels on that right side, in between Milner and Fabinho, just behind him and in front of Tsimikas and Konate. Yeah, I do see your point, Jane, about settling, but Lukaku knows the Premier League. He's been here for years. He's played. He's scored. Woodshedder's in. Good to see you, mate. Good to see you here. So the results today so far, by the way: Brentford 2, Aston Villa 1. Excellent result for Brentford. 83rd minute winner for Brentford, by the way. Everton 2, Brighton Hove Albion 3. And we mentioned how a good side Brighton were when they played us. They were a good team. And Leeds have beaten Burnley 3-1. So, good results today. Remember Ballack? Yeah. No, I do. I do remember Ballack, Jane. But what I was going to say was about Lukaku is the fact that he's been in the Premier League before for years. He played for Everton, West Brom. He played obviously for Chelsea as well. He's played for Man United. He's had exposure to the Premier League before. He knows what it takes. It's not about... It might be settling into a new club, I get that. Like coming back into Chelsea, a different Chelsea from what he left. But the interview was done a month ago when he was back fit and claimed that he was fit, and then obviously Tuchel said that he wasn't. And obviously then he's given an interview, but since then, the last couple of weeks, he's been playing. But the problem is he's done the interview and it's been published. And as Thomas Tuchel said, it brings a lot of noise to Chelsea that Chelsea don't need at the moment. So, fair play to him. He's clamped it down, Tuchel. He said, no, that's it. You're not playing today. Bearing in mind the next game we got is obviously we got Tottenham in the Carabao Cup on Wednesday. Live match commentary again Wednesday. But then we got Chesterfield in the FA Cup. So rather than... Tottenham's not the bigger game, is it? The bigger game is today. So Thomas Tuchel set his stall out. For the first time since he's been manager, he's made a decision, a controversial decision, against a player, and let's see how it goes. Now, will it be that it's the right decision? Because if this goes wrong today, then he's going to get crucified. And the board will be asking questions as to why he didn't play the record signing at the club, why he didn't do this, why he's done all this sort of stuff, and and despite everything that he's done, he should have picked him. But yeah, this starting 11, my ideal starting 11, to be fair to you, I think, is pretty much same as we can go, really. It was always going to be Aspi playing right wing back today against Liverpool. We won't play Pulisic as a right wing back today, not against Liverpool. Let's just go over the teams again as the Sky coverage gives us that confirmation. It's Mendy's in goal. The back three, Thiago Silva returns, as does Trevor Chalobah with Tony Rudiger. 3 at the back. Strong 3 for me. I'm happy with that. Aspi right wing back, Alonso left wing back, and what's key today is it's Conte and Kovacic. He's gone for legs in the middle of midfield, and that's our strongest midfield too, and I'm happy with that. I'm really, really happy with that. Alonso, can't pick anybody else, and as I said, I think the big game today is always going to be Aspi on that right-hand side. Mason Mount and Christian Pulisic are being advertised now as the 2 number 10s, in behind Kai Havertz, who's playing for the middle. Chelsea subs, Kepa, Sarr, Jorginho, Sal, Barkley, and a couple of youngsters. I didn't see it all. It changed channel quickly. Liverpool with Jurgen Klopp not on the bench today, don't forget. Liverpool team. Kelleher is in goal. Becker misses. Anderson Becker. Alexander-Arnold, Konate, Van Dijk and Tsimikas are the back 4. Midfield 3, Henderson, Fabinho and James Milner. Up front, Salah, Jota and Mane. Old Gokwan is stuck on the bench. He can't get back in. Old, what's his name? Firmino. He can't get back in. But, Martin, how you doing? Good to see you here. Good to see you here. Their bench is decimated. They got Oxlade-Chamberlain, Keita and somebody else, but everybody else is youngsters for Liverpool. They are decimated. So Tuchel up on the sidelines already, arms folded, looking like he means business. And of course, after Brighton, we need the right performance. I said it on my Twitter page earlier today. Chelsea, keep looking for this perfect goal. Let's get rid of all that and let's bang it from outside the edge of the box and hit a 25-yarder once in a blue moon, because that would be ideal. That's all we want. So, full house at Stamford Bridge as always. Interesting enough, nobody's wearing a mask. I know everyone's negative or tested negative on their lateral flows, but if it was me, I'd still be wearing a mask. That's just me. So, we are literally about to kick off. I'm watching it on the Sky Sports app as normal with my Sky subscription. We're a minute behind normal coverage, as you guys know, and as you guys do. You don't spoil it in the chat. So we're all going to live this through together. I'll do the best that I can with the commentary. And let's get into this. We need to start the game well. Let's get an early chance. Let's test the goalkeeper. Test Tsimikas at the back. It's going to be a busy day for our back 3, I think. Salah, Mane, Jota. Players take a knee. Chelsea, kicking towards the shed end. Liverpool going to kick off. Referee looks at his watch on both arms and gets us underway. And Henderson back to Konate, who launches it high out to the left-hand side, our right side. Mane and Aspi clash into each other. Aspi's gone down onto his face. Mane's caught him. And he's got booked, Mane. He's got booked after 10 seconds. The ball's gone back from Henderson to Konate. And he's launched one just high. And Mane's not looking at Aspi, but oh, Jesus. He's gone up and he's done this right in Aspi's face as he's jumped. And he's caught Aspi right on the underside of his eye socket. And the referee has given him a yellow card, but VAR, Aspi's up, he's all right. But Mane's been booked after 10 seconds. 10 seconds. Aspi's already got a shiner. He's already got a lump under his eye. That's how bad he got clocked by Mane. So Chelsea take the free kick long and high. Havertz in behind Van Dijk, but can't get his header away. Mason Mount's all over Tsimikas and just takes the ball off of him as he goes to clear it. Good early pressure from Chelsea. Tuchel is doing his nut. That should be a sending off. He's saying, you can see him, he's saying unbelievable. Literally, as Mane's gone up, he's looking at the ball, but he's done that first, then headed it. Went up for the header. He's caught Aspi first. VAR should pull that back, and that should be a red card. Anyway, Chelsea with possession. Trying to play Alonso in behind. Trent Alexander-Arnold has read it and clears it away. Only as far as Kova, middle of midfield. He's going to find Alonso. Level with the edge of the box on the left-hand side. Pulls it back to Rudiger. Plays the ball into Kai Havertz, who chests it down. Brings it down, and then Kante into Mount right on the edge of the box. Good early Chelsea pressure. Liverpool get it away. Only as far as Chalobah. Into Aspi. Finds Mount. Flicks it into Kante. Havertz looking to get in behind. Liverpool block it. Ball goes up in the air. Henderson heads it forward. Yotta's got time to chest it and bring it down with Kante now all over him. He now plays it out to Mane up against Chalobah. Aspi steps in and wins it off him. Does great. And Liverpool all over Aspi, but Chelsea managed to come away with it. But then Conte skies a clearance and Henderson picks it up. But between Pulisic and Kovacic, we come away with the ball. Havertz plays it out to left-hand side to Alonso. Alonso, edge of the box, pulls it back to Kovacic. Salah tracking back. Now out to Alonso, corner flag. Cross comes in, blocked by Alexander-Arnold. It's a Chelsea corner. Liverpool got loads of supporters in today. But good early pressure, high intensive pressure from Chelsea. And we got a corner from the left-hand side. As I'm looking at this, Aspi standing on the goalkeeper, right in front of him. Tony Rudiger goes to join Aspi now. Two of them standing on the goalkeeper. Trevor Chalobah is literally middle of the 6-yard box. Liverpool marking zonal. Everybody else for Chelsea's outside to run in. Mount takes it right foot, but goes back to Alonso to get a better angle. And Alonso's cross is poor, headed away by Milner. Kovacic has got loads of time to collect it, and he does. Right out on the far side by the byline. Halfway inside their half. He's shut down, so goes back to Conte, who's always the last defender. And he plays it back to Edouard Mendy. Liverpool pushed up inside our half, but not pressing. Mendy from the edge launches one high. Looking out to the right hand side, it's Aspi making a run. Alexander-Arnold stuck over that side from the corner, and he clears it away. Only as far as Trevor Chalobah, but he can only find Fabinho. He moves into midfield, finds 3 Chelsea players around him and gives the ball away. Chelsea pick it up again. Kovacic beats a little tackle from Jota and goes back to Thiago Silva. Conte puts his foot on the ball. Liverpool backed off, not challenging him, just standing in position, in defensive positions. Paul, good to see you in as well. Thiago Silva now, inside our half. Ball over the top. Again, it's Aspi down that line. It's actually Alexander-Arnold playing left back at the minute. Aspi tries to keep the ball in play from going out and gives it straight to Alexander-Arnold. And Liverpool trying to get the ball away and Chelsea pinning them in and winning the ball back for about the 3rd time already so far. They've given it away again. Alonso. Liverpool to Alonso. Alonso's collected the ball. And he moved backwards to Silva, to Chalobah. Azpilicueta. Back to Silva now. Liverpool moving out as a unit. Defensive 5 for a moment. Rudiger being pressed by Salah. Falls backwards. Alonso tries to play it back to him and gives it away. Now Salah's got it halfway inside our half. Rudiger, of course, ex-teammates at Roma. Roma has shut him down and Salah sort of bricked himself a little bit. You got to say, and his ball goes out of play for a Chelsea throw-in. which is taken short. Back to Rudiger. Goes to Silva, being shut down by Mane. Little back heel away from him. Brilliant. And just turns away. Gives it to Chalobah. Right hand side of our box. Out to Azpi. Azpilicueta now. Up the line. Looking for the run of Kai Havertz. But it's just too far in front of him. Konate comes over and wins it off of him. Back to Kelleher. Shut down by Pulisic. Launches it. Trevor Chalobah heads it down towards Thiago Silva. But Mane's there. Ball across to Mohamed Salah. Great save from Mendy. Big mistake from Chelsea. Salah on the penalty spot, first time. Shoots towards goal and Mendy to his right. Palms the ball away. And Chelsea now get the ball away and they come away with it. Gives it out to Alonso. Halfway line. Up the line. It's Mason Mount. It's Pulisic, in fact. Left-hand side of the box now. Into the box. Onto his right foot. Drags it across but just falls over. Liverpool. Forward to Jota. And then Kovacic comes down and shuts him down. But that was dangerous. The ball's played up to the halfway line and Trevor Chalobah didn't see Mane. He's held it back to Thiago Silva, but Mane was there. And Silva's going to have to go across to shut him down, which left Rudiger one-on-one with Salah. The ball's played to Salah, who got in front of Rudiger. But Salah's first touch, or his first shot, Mendy's read it. He stepped 12 yards off his line and he's pushed it away, Mendy. To be fair, Salah put it right down his throat, but a big chance for Liverpool, saved by Mendy already. But Chelsea dominating early here and just keeping on possession inside their own half as Liverpool come out to press, then stop. Kovacic and Silva playing 1-2s with each other, and then Silva moves it out to the right-hand side to Azpi, and acres of space. Azpi, ball over the top, looking for a run of Pulisic. Alexander-Arnold comes across, blocked by Mount. Pulisic, oh my God. Alexander-Arnold come across, blocked off Pulisic, went to left-hand side of the box and tried to clear it. Mount blocked it. It fell straight to Pulisic. He tries to go around the goalkeeper. The goalkeeper palms it away. Big chance, and he's missed it. Anyway, the possession has gone back to Chelsea, to Mendy, and he's launched one over the top looking for Mason Mount. But Chelsea have kept possession, or have been winning back possession of Liverpool numerous times already in the opening 7 minutes. Both sides, big chances. It was actually Kai Havertz who shut down Alexander-Arnold. It fell to Pulisic, who's near the penalty spot. He's trying to bring it onto his left foot. The goalkeeper has done great, to be fair, to read it. Got down to his feet and pushed the ball away. But big chance for Salah missed. Big chance for Pulisic blown. Two big chances already for both teams. They're highlighting Pulisic's only 2 goals in the last 22 appearances, but he just needs to get his head right, and it'll come. Liverpool playing it around the back, and Mason Mount's leading the press hit. Out to Konate on the right-hand side of his own box, and he launches one up to halfway. Flicked on. Chalobah comes across on the cover. Gets the ball away. Rudiger goes to clear it. The coverage now looking at the goalkeeper. Halfway inside our half, Liverpool throw him. I'm looking at the 2 benches at the minute. I'm looking at Liverpool's assistant manager, not the game, because Klopp's not there. Liverpool possession's gone back to their centre-half. He plays it inside to Jota, who's got some space. Oh, my God. He's played it into Mane. And Mane scored. Trevor Chalobah has made an absolute calamitous error. Liverpool pick up the ball with Jota, and he's just 10 yards inside our half, right-hand side, out to the right-hand side of our half. He looks to play a ball into Mane, and he's got Trevor Chalobah in front of him. Chalobah reads it and gets down on his knees to head the ball away, but can only head it down, Chalobah. And he heads it no further than just 3 yards away from him. Mane's read it, come round on the side, picks up the loose ball. He's headed it down. He's tried to head it up, like get his head away. He's headed it ball down. It's bounced up in the air. Mane's come round him, collected it, taken one touch to his left-hand side, and he's put the ball in as Azpi's getting back to the byline, getting on the goal line as Mendy comes out. He actually takes a touch, Mane. He goes round Mendy to Mendy's left. His left, Mendy's right. Azpi trying to get back in Chalobah, and it goes in. And as the ball goes in, Azpilicueta's screaming. Chalobah, all he had to do was clear the ball away. But for some reason, he's decided to bend down and try to head the ball. I don't know what he was trying to do, but he heads the ball down, and it doesn't go anywhere. It just bounces in the air. Anyway, Chelsea have won back possession here. And we're driving forward. Pulisic, who's gone down. The referee says no foul. Pulisic was caught, but he's claiming he was fouled. Tuchel's up moaning again. Tuchel can't believe it. Chelsea well in control. A mistake from Chalobah. Honestly, what a mess. If you see the highlight of this goal, all he's got to do is put a foot through it. But he tried to bend down and head it away, and he just held it straight down. Anyway, Chelsea still got possession, and we've gone back inside our own half to our back three. Then we play it forward, and Mason Mount's trying to find a raking ball up to Alonso. What's encouraging for Chelsea at the moment, though, is we are playing well here, but for that mistake by Chalobah. What is also noted is Pulisic is taking Trent Alexander-Arnold across into the middle of their defence. And Alonso, bearing in mind, Alexander-Arnold's doing that. Alonso's got acres. Liverpool giving it away again from a goal kick to Alonso. He finds Pulisic, edge of the box, turns, gives it to Alonso. Back to Kovacic, outside the box. He doesn't shoot. He goes one more to Aspi. Overplays it behind Aspi, and it's gone out of play. Deary me. But yeah, so what I'm saying is, what I'm seeing is that Havertz is making a run from the middle out to the right-hand side. And then Mason Mount's going up to support him, and Pulisic is then going over there again. And they're taking Alexander-Arnold with him. And Alonso's sneaking up in acres. Absolute acres of space. And Mason Mount tried to find him a moment ago, but sliced it. But what a mistake. Aspi's screaming. Just showing a replay of Azpilicueta. He's banging on the floor, and he's literally doing this. At the fact that we've just conceded that goal from a mistake from Chalobah. So anyway, Chelsea with possession. Over halfway with Rudiger. Driving forward. Liverpool backing off. Plays the ball, a good cross into the box, but Keller has got it all day. Over Havertz's head, unfortunately. Keller has taken his time. Penalty spot. Rolls it out to his right to Konate. Trent. Shut down by Alonso. Looking for Fabinho. He's giving it away to Kovacic. Kante now with Milner. Milner gets a foot in ahead of him. Mane plays it first time. Looking for Henderson. Under pressure from Alonso. Chelsea do well to force the error. Alonso's got it back. Well done. Now he's fouled. That's a free kick to Chelsea. It is Fabinho. Chelsea are all over Liverpool here. The press is outstanding. So far, opening 12 minutes, outstanding press from Chelsea. We're forcing Liverpool into so many errors. They can't get hold of the ball and play their passes, despite the fact they've scored from mistake. Free kick. Kovacic finds Alonso. Up the line to Pulisic. 5 yards from the byline. Back to Alonso. Goes back. Nice and simple. Keeps on a possession to Thiago Silva. Ball over the top now. Looking for a run out. So Alonso. He's gone for a return ball just over his head. Unlucky. Good idea though. Alonso's key here. Alonso is key. My mates can't believe it either. What he's just done there. Unbelievable. Honestly, unbelievable. There's a breaking play. We're still showing the... They're showing a replay here. So, Liverpool, goal kick, taken short. Chelsea pressing, gone back to the goalkeeper. And Chelsea do well. He's gone back to the keeper and Havertz is after him and it's gone all the way out for a throw into Chelsea. 10 yards inside our half. Aspi collects it, pinches 5, 6 yards. Looks for an option. Kovacic goes short, gives it to him, gets it back. Plays it back to Chalobah on the byline. Thiago Silva now. Bottom of the centre circle, inside our half. Got runners over the top, 3 of them. One of them's Azpilicueta right hand side. He had Havertz and Mason Mount there as well. We're sucking Liverpool players over to that left hand side. And Alonso's going to get in here. At some point today, Alonso will get in. The ball's gone back to Aspi. Chelsea doing well down the line. Up the line here. Liverpool crying him out now. Tsimikas with Kante. Gets the ball away. Only as far as Mason Mount collects it on the byline. Press from Jota. Well done. Plays inside. Aspi. Kante, edge of the box. Cross comes in, but need to be higher. Liverpool get the ball away. Everyone's behind the ball for Liverpool. Literally everybody, including Salah. They push out. Chelsea play it back to Silva. Chalobah. Kante. Chelsea playing really well. Really well. Alonso is completely unmarked. Absolutely unmarked here. Chelsea, Azpilicueta He's been up and down that byline like no one's been, like a yo-yo. But every time he goes, he's forcing Tsimikas over to go with him. But Tsimikas has also got Mason Mount, and he's also got Kai Havertz coming over there as well. And then Pulisic is seeing it, and he's pushing over as well. And there's absolute acres for Alonso. If they can find the right ball to Alonso over the top here, 68% possession for Chelsea, and we're playing really well, but just a goal down at the minute. Another more possession from Chelsea, another high ball, looking for Aspi, who's got more space on the right. Edge of the box, pulls it back to Mount, takes a touch right foot, shot blocked. Milner gets back in to block the shot, but Chelsea are opening Liverpool up all day long. This is encouraging. Encouraging from Chelsea. Encouraging. Corner. Alonso goes over to take it. Our right wing. Left foot in swinger. Once again, Rudiger and Aspi on the goalkeeper. Chalobah, middle of the 6-yard box. Everybody else outside the box to make runners, with Mason Mount holding his position on the edge. And Conte. Cross comes in near post. Headed away. Oh, dearie me. Two Liverpool players clattered into each other and somebody down on their back, but they've got up. It's gone back out to Alonso. Pulisic, bad first touch. He slides in on Jota and he's caught him. He's going to get booked for it as well. So stupid. Pulisic needs to calm down. Rudiger's now mouthed off the referee, and now Rudiger's getting booked for it. Rudiger's honestly, he's a dickhead, Rudiger. He's gone past the referee after the referee blew up for a foul with Jota. He's mouthed off the referee, and you see it actually close up on the referee, and the referee's just did that and gone, oh right, there you go, I'm going to book him. As he's trying to prevent it, honestly, Rudiger, he's won the ball Pulisic first. He's had a bad first touch. He slid in, won the ball, but he's also caught Jota. So he is booked. So he's caught him. So, Liverpool free kick. Jota's up, and he launches one. They launch it up to the edge of our box, and Chalobah heads it away. Only as far as Mane, who dropped off, who read it, collects it, but he's got forced backwards to Van Dijk. Havertz goes to shut him down. He goes back to the goalkeeper, who collects it outside of his own box and plays a simple pass in between Pulisic and Havertz to Fabinho. He drives forward 10 yards, is then put under pressure and goes back to Van Dijk, back to Fabinho. 10 yards inside his own half, left to centre. Back to Van Dijk, middle of his own half, and he plays a long ball out to his right-hand side. Just nonchalantly underplays it, straight to Alonso. Chests it down, back to Thiago Silva. Liverpool pushed up, 10 yards inside our half, but not pressing. And Chelsea just moving it from right to left at the minute. Left to right even, sorry. Conte collects it from Aspi. Bit of space. Goes back to Thiago Silva. Silva. Lee, how you doing, mate? Good to see you in. And Paul as well. Good to see you. Conte collects it. Chalobah. Aspi. Ball over the top, looking for the runner. Kai Havertz in behind Van Dijk. Goalkeeper and Van Dijk come across. The goalkeeper's fallen on the ball and claimed that Havertz pushed the goalkeeper. He didn't touch him. He didn't actually touch him. The whole of the shed end's gone mad. Deary me. Anyway, let's have a look at this again. Van Dijk strong arms Havertz into the goalkeeper, but the referees, the linesmen give the free kick against Chelsea. Anyway, Liverpool possession. They're playing it forward left wing. Chalobah does well against Mane. Finds Silva, who plays it out to Aspi. Conte, 10 yards of space in midfield. Goes past Fabinho like he's standing still. He's got four runners. He's got Alonso wide left. Out in the open. Mason Mount spots it. Ball to the far post to Alonso. Unmarked. Collects it and volleys the ball. He's 10 yards wide of the far post. He's 10 yards from the byline. Just cross it back in the box. Head it back across goal and he's volleyed it. But every time Chelsea break forward, we've got one player on the byline and Alonso. Alexander-Arnold is bricking it. He's got three players to mark. Tuchel's going mad at Alonso. He's jumping up and down. He's literally jumping up and down going, calm down, calm down. That's all he had to do was head it back across goal. We have two players in there against one. And he's wasted it. And Liverpool just clear the ball away from the goalkeeper's goal kick. And then, to be fair, Henderson's done well against Kovacic. Kovacic's gone down. Liverpool breaking with Jota, trying to play the ball in behind to Mane. But Aspi stepped in and won it and done well. Cleared it across the halfway line. Chelsea trying to put Liverpool under pressure. as Tsimikas up against Havertz. It's a Mason Mount, in fact. Mount does well to hold him up. Fabinho. James Milner, halfway inside his own half, decides to put his foot on the ball and goes back to Van Dijk. Now gets it back. Wide left. Plays it into the feet of Salah. He's trying to find a link ball. Henderson now collects it. Edge of the box, right hand side. Alexander-Arnold gives it straight to Kovacic. Plays it out to his left-hand side to Alonso. Alonso launches it to Havertz, who's got some space. Van Dijk comes across. Havertz collects it just in front of Tuchel. Holds it up, goes back to Alonso. First time pass back into Rudiger as Liverpool get a gap in shape. And it's Thiago Silva now, bottom of the centre circle. Silva to Chalobah. Chalobah into Silva, bottom of the centre circle. Nice and simple from Silva. Little dink ball out to Aspi. Too high for him. Too high. Simple pass, but honestly, got a slightly sore throat. Got to keep myself lubricated, as you do. Good to see 9 of you members in. So, Tsimikas with a throw. 10 yards inside his own half. Throws up the line to Mane, holding off Chalobah. Then Aspi, and Aspi does well to play it off of him. Chelsea throw-in, given by Taylor, the referee. We take it. Thing is, then Aspi moves forward 20 yards and tries to sneak a throw-in from there. It's been pulled back. Inside our half, Azpilicueta. He's got Conte in front of him. He's got Mount up the line. He's got Kovacic short. He needs another option. So he goes Mount up the line. Loses out to Van Dijk. Chelsea trying to head the ball forward again. Van Dijk wins it again. Well done, Kovacic. Steps in front of Jota and wins the ball, but we give it away to Mane. Salah's miles offside. He's miles offside. He's got to be. He's through on goal, Salah. Mendy saved it anyway. He was 10 yards offside. Great save from Mendy anyway. Yeah, Lino gave it. Thank God for that, he gave it. But yeah, so Kovacic plays the ball back blind to Silva. Mane stepped in front of him. Played the ball back to Jota, tries to play it to Salah, but Chelsea's back free. Stepped up and caught him miles offside. Anyway, Chelsea with possession with Silva. Plays it out to right hand side to Chalobah. Looks like he's cleared his head from that mistake. Launches it up to halfway. Mason Mount tries to flick it onto Havertz and does. Havertz against Van Dijk. Van Dijk gets a foot in. Followed up by Fabinho. It goes back to Kelleher in goal. Puts his foot on the ball, edge of his own box. Plays it to Konate. Back to Kelleher, penalty spot, and Mounts after him. Pulisic now comes across to Konate on the byline. Left-hand side up to Salah. Rudiger goes to meet him. Looks for a 1-2 with Henderson. Salah's claim was blocked off by Rudiger. He was. Referee didn't see it. Chelsea throw-in. Taken quickly to Silva. Silva goes back to Mendy. In the deal outside of his own box. Plays a 1-2 with Mendy. Then slices the ball out to his right-hand side to Alonso. 20 yards over his head. Straight out of play for Liverpool throw-in. Chelsea are playing well here, playing really well, but the space for Alonso on this left-hand side is going to be key. It'll be instrumental in a Chelsea goal or Chelsea goals. As long as we can find the right pass. We found it earlier and he wasted it. Anyway, Liverpool's throw-in's taken short. Back to Alexander-Arnold, who's just booted it across the one side of the pitch to the other. Tsimikas has collected it, beating Aspi to it. Cross comes in the box, over everybody apart from Alonso. Tries to head it away, only as far as Alexander-Arnold on the volley, tries to volley it towards goal. But to be fair to Alonso, followed up his header and went out and shut him down. And they play it off of Alonso. It's a Liverpool corner. From our left-hand side, their right wing. So, I don't even think Lukaku's like in the stands. I don't even think he's on the bench with the rest of the other players that are not involved. Timo Werner's there. I've seen him. Anyway, Alexander-Arnold from this right-hand side goes short. Milner collects it. Back to Alexander-Arnold on his left foot. Edge of the box. Cross comes into the back post. Van Dijk wins the first header. Heads it against Azpilicueta and he goes out of play for another corner. This time from the opposite side. Van Dijk, overrated for me. Overrated. Put him up against a physical, powerful centre-forward. I'd love to see him play against Drogba or Costa because I think they'll both just eat him alive. Van Dijk. I think he's completely overrated, if you ask me. Anyway, Liverpool corner, left foot. comes in towards the penalty spot. Well done, Rudiger. He's beaten Konate to it. Cross comes back in. Mendy over Van Dijk's head, punches it away, and then Alonso vodders it clear. Halfway, Fabinho. Chelsea pile out, push up to the edge of the box, edge of the area. Inside our half. Tsimikas can't control it and gives it straight to Aspi. Finds Chalobah, launches up the line. Havertz takes it down brilliantly well. Tries to turn away from Mane, but doesn't. Mane's won it. Finds Henderson, top of the centre circle, inside our half. Gives it to Alexander-Arnold, and Salah's got some space, but Rudiger's straight up against him. Salah plays it inside. Fabinho. Alexander-Arnold's looking for the run, and the runner Salah. He's got him behind Rudiger. Alonso comes out, and Salah's scored. Salah's flicked the ball over him, over Mendy, and just flicked it into the back of the net. And it's Liverpool 2-0. I didn't change the score, did I? I didn't change the score. It's Liverpool 2, Chelsea 0. Deary me. I didn't change my score, did I? Anyway, Liverpool have scored, and Salah's done what Salah does. And to be fair, I don't know where Rudiger is. So Liverpool got the ball with Salah. Halfway inside our half, right-hand side. He plays it square to Fabinho. Then Rudiger, Kovacic, gets sucked in towards the ball. Salah runs in behind him. The ball gets played to Salah, and he collects the ball just on the edge of our box. Moves inside the box. Alonso comes out to meet him. He gives him a shimmy. Alonso doesn't go with him. Mendy's there. And as Mendy goes to dive, he dives with his head this way, and Salah puts it over his shoulder. Just flicks it over him into the back of the net, and it's 2-0 Liverpool. Rudiger totally switched off. He switched off. Just got caught ball watching. You always know when Salah plays the ball inside, he's going to go again for the second ball. Chelsea is playing well here, but we need to do something about this. Chelsea possession. Alonso, right in front of the benches, does well to evade the challenge. We play the ball over the top. Havertz, keeper comes out. Havertz gives up the chase. First goal was a mistake. Second goal was an error. We didn't follow Salah's run. Obviously, he's going to make that run. We didn't follow it. And it's 2-0 Liverpool. Looking at Chelsea fans in the stand who are not happy, but Liverpool giving the ball away. Chelsea done well to shut it down. And James Milner on the edge of his box dives in to challenge. And it goes out for Chelsea throw-in. Kovacic collects it from Azpilicueta. Fouled by Jota. 10 yards inside their half. Plays it short to Conte. Liverpool now pressing everywhere. All over us. Alonso. Chelsea do well. Alonso. Kovacic has done well. Under pressure. Keeps hold of the ball. It's gone back to Chalobah. Mendy. Launches one. Up over halfway. Milner comes in front. Covers it. Liverpool comfortable now. But well done Conte. Up against Mane. He's done well to win it, but they win it back. They find the feet of Salah. Looks for a 1-2 with Fabinho. They got a runner from midfield. Jordan Henderson. But he's given it away. Conte, well done. Alonso's collected it. Gives it to Rudiger. Kovacic. Inside our half. Halfway. Turns. What options has he got? He's got Alonso wide left. Can't find him. Only finds Alexander-Arnold. Now finds Jordan Henderson. Ball over the top to the back post to Jota. Inside the box on the edge. Held up by Chalobah. And Conte just comes up to him. Pinches it off him. Drives forward away with the ball. Finds Kai Havertz. He's actually Pulisic, sorry. Wide right is Mason Mount. Looking for an out ball. Mount. Looking for somebody up the line. As Aspi goes. Conte. Top of the centre circle. Plays it to left-hand side to Kai Havertz, who's dropped in. Kovacic now. Aspi's and acres of space, right-hand side. Conte, top of the centre circle. Liverpool defending numbers. Now find Azpilicueta. Collects it, takes a touch. Plays it back to Mount. Under pressure from Mane. Does well to hold him off, but finds Azpilicueta, and it's gone out for an offside. Just showing a goal again. It's a good finish from Salah. He doesn't celebrate. He just walks away nonchalantly in front of Matthew Harding. Doesn't celebrate, doesn't say anything, which is fair play, I suppose. Anyway, come on now. We got half an hour gone. Get a goal before half time. Game on. We take the goal kick up towards halfway. It was a goal kick from what I'm seeing. I keep seeing Mohamed Salah at the moment. He's talking to Rudiger because he's doing this and talking to Rudiger. And the two of them, obviously ex-teammates at Roma, talking to each other during the game. Just get on with the game. Anyway, Chelsea take the throw up the line. Havertz loses it to Van Dijk. Jota looking for the ball over the top to Salah. But Mendy's read it and comes out to the edge and collects it. Rolls it straight out to Rudiger. On his bike, Rudiger striding forward. Finds Alonso right in front of the benches. Both runs of Pulisic and Havertz covered off. So he holds onto the ball and plays it inside. Silva, bottom of the centre circle. Ball over the top. Looking for Azpilicueta. Mason Mount's gone down. He's been held by Tsimikas. The referee has said nothing. Mason Mount's having a go at the referee. Mason Mount's now moaning at Tsimikas. Every time, and now Tsimikas has now bumped into Mason Mount. There's argy-bargy. It's a Chelsea free kick here. Mason Mount goes to make a run. And Tsimikas just bumps into him. Stops his run. And then Mount gives him a bit of a shove. Gives him a bit of a punch as well, by the way. In his gut, Mason Mount. The VAR see that. The VAR are looking at it. VAR are looking at this. And they're going to get the referees to go and look at the screen here. Mason Mount's bumped into him and fallen over. Tsimikas is on the floor. Mason Mount's like fallen backwards on his bum, on his back. As he stood up, he's made some motion. He didn't punch him. He looked like he did. He didn't punch him. But as he gets up, Mason Mount, Tsimikas is on his side. As Mason Mount gets up, he mouths something to him, and he actions as if he's going to kick him, but he doesn't actually kick him. He does sort of. He gradually sort of. He's got his foot up against his elbow, and he goes to go like that, Mason Mount, but he sort of just vaguely touched him, and VAR said there's nothing in it because Mason Mount stopped it. He didn't actually do anything. And VAR check is over. No punishment. Thank God for that. Liverpool free kick's gone back to the keeper. They're playing it across the back of their defensive line. And they're playing little 1-2s. And Henderson plays it off to Salah. Gets it back. Launches it over the top. Liverpool with loads of confidence now. Chelsea chasing shadows. The game's completely changed with that Salah goal. Fabinho. Tsimikas. It's like Liverpool weathered the storm early. And now they're going. Up the line. The Tsimikas is in. It's Jota, pulls the ball to the back post, no one's there. Alonso against Alexander-Arnold, plays it round him, does well, drives up the byline, plays the ball up the line, looking for the run of Pulisic. Van Dijk comes across, Pulisic is held up by Konate, Van Dijk comes across, and then just clears it out of play. Alonso did well, he nutmegged Alexander-Arnold on the edge of our own box. Chelsea throw him. Alonso. Short to Kovacic, gets it back. Alonso. Cross comes in, looking for Havertz, making a run towards the edge of the box. Or towards the byline, sorry. Can't control it left foot, it's gone straight out of play. Liverpool goal kick. Tuchel was applauding the movement and the intention. But you can see it's all going to blow up in Tuchel's face now. The fact that Lukaku's not there. Anyway, Liverpool playing out from the back. Chelsea trying to press. Liverpool little one-touch football. And they found Fabinho on the right-hand side. And he's looking to switch play to Mane. Aspi's read it and heads it down. And Kai Havertz is one-on-one with Milner. Milner nicks it off of him on halfway. And Milner comes away with the ball. He's got Tsimikas to his left. Finds him. Jota's in the middle. Salah's wide right again. Up the line to Milner. Level the edge of our box. Just plays it over the top of Kai Havertz. He looks like he's blowing at the moment out of his bum. It's gone back to Van Dijk. Milner. Fabinho shut down by Conte. Well done, Conte. Forcing back to Van Dijk. Collects it under no pressure. Back to Kelleher. Konate. Back to Kelleher. By his penalty spot. Collects it. Takes a couple of touches. Kelleher being shut down by Mason Mount. Launches it now. Alonso, free header. Heads it forward. Alexander-Arnold with a loose touch. Pulisic trying to get across. Does well. It's a Chelsea throw-in. Pulisic's not in the game at the moment. He needs to get in the game, Pulisic. He needs to do something. Seeing Reece James. Seeing Timo Werner on the bench. The two of them talking obviously about tactics or something. No sign of Lukaku. Chelsea phone has found Conte. Steps away from Jota as he does. Top of the centre circle. Goes one more to his right to Aspi. Then goes beyond him. But he's shut down. Has to go backwards. Thiago Silva turns away from a challenge on the halfway line. Aspi, ball over the top. Stops his run because Liverpool shut down Thiago Silva. Rudiger now finds Alonso. Level the edge of the box, left-hand side, Alonso. Plays it inside to Mason Mount. It's actually put us in. It looks so similar. Conte flicks it forward, looking for Havertz. They get the ball away, Liverpool. Up to Chalobah. Does well with a great first touch. Finds Aspi. Put under pressure. Finds Conte. Under pressure from Milner. Goes out of play. Liverpool throw him. So, Azpilicueta with the throw in. 10 yards inside their half. Has to throw it into the middle to Thiago Silva. He's shut down by Mane, but does really well, Silva. Gives it to Pulisic, who can't get hold of the ball. Pulisic again, and he's giving it away, and they play it forward to Salah. In on goal, right-hand side. Great challenge from Chalobah on the edge. Forces him wide. He's still inside the box, Salah. He's going to shoot. He's going to pull the trigger. His shot's blocked by Thiago Silva. And Thiago Silva's going mental at his players. He's going absolutely mental, but well done, Chalobah. Pulisic lost the ball. First time, Trent Alexander-Arnold, straight over the top to Salah. In behind Rudiger. Chalobah comes across. Mane and Jota are wide left, wide open. Salah tries to take him on. Chalobah gets a foot in and forces him wide. Recollects the ball, Salah. The other two are standing and say, give me the ball. But he's never going to do that. And it's gone out for a Liverpool corner. Tsimikas, arm up in the air, left-hand side, our right wing. Cross comes in. Penalty spot. There's a bit of a melee, and then Kovacic gets it way over his head to the halfway line. To Fabinho's by himself. Chelsea step out with Mason Mount to press. Now Pulisic goes with Alexander-Arnold. Swings a raking ball to Tsimikas, who volleys it forward, but under pressure from Aspi, just can only volley it towards the goal, and it's Mendy just falls on the ball. Take it short quickly to Thiago Silva. Finds Chalobah. Finds Aspi. Conte. Up against Henderson. Turns away from him. Gives it to Kovacic. Little one-touch passing for Chelsea. Move it out from right to left to Rudiger. Rudiger. Alonso. Kovacic. Conte. Being pressed by Milner. Goes back to Silva. Well done. Liverpool's pressed. Chelsea's played through it and gone back to just ease it. Gone out to Aspi now, right wing. Up the line. Heads it forward to Havertz. Can't keep the ball in play. Chelsea can't build anything at the moment. Which isn't good at all. I have to say, it's not good at all. This is easier for Liverpool now. 37 minutes gone. Nearly goal before half time, or at least first 15 minutes of the second half. I keep seeing the Liverpool system manager on the sideline here, not the game. Now Liverpool fans in full voice. Right, because they still haven't taken a throw in Liverpool. Tsimikas throws the ball up the line, looking for the runner. Jota in behind Thiago Silva. It's actually Chalobah. He's gone down Chalobah, luckily as well. Jota can't believe it. He got in behind. Chelsea free kick right on our own byline, our own goal line, but right out on the right hand side. And we take it quick to Silva. Now finds Kovacic. Kovacic collects the ball. Back to Chalobah, shut down by Mane. Inside to Silva. Thiago Silva strides out of the edge of his own box. Liverpool backing off now. Silva to Chalobah. Finds Aspi, right wing. Back inside Chalobah. Chalobah to Silva. Liverpool just quite happy with Chelsea play across the back line. Now he finds Alonso. Liverpool's formation is very narrow. The two wing-backs got acres. Alonso finds Conte. He's shut down by Milner straight away. Back to Silva. Bottom of the centre circle. He's got three runners on the right-hand side. He ignores them. Aspi's in acres. Now he finds it. Now Tsimikas is on his bike to go and shut him down. Aspi just launches a high ball up the line. Van Dijk takes one down. He's been caught by Kai Havertz off the ball. No, is it Havertz he's caught him? Yeah, Kai Havertz has caught him off the ball. Van Dijk's gone down. Referee's bought it. Linesman's bought it. It's a Liverpool free kick. He caught him. As he played the ball forward, he's caught his foot, but he's gone in to win the ball. Anyway. Van Dijk's taking his time to take the free kick. Stolen a few yards. And he then plays it back to the goalkeeper. Mason Mount and Pulisic are pushed up, pressing on the edge. Now Alonso goes to Alexander-Arnold. Back to Konate, inside his own box, to left-hand side. Chelsea 2 shots, nothing on target. Liverpool 6 and 4. Chelsea 60% possession. Nothing on target yet in the game. Chelsea win back possession on the byline on the right-hand side. Milner up against Havertz. Havertz against Milner and Mane. Plays ball around Milner. Milner's taken him out. Free kick. Right outside the penalty box on the right-hand side. Chelsea free kick. Kai Havertz, well done. Done well, Havertz. He took on Milner's barge in the first time. As the ball's played up the line, Milner coming across, tried to barge him off the ball, and Havertz stood firm, and then Milner had a second go at him and fouled him. So Chelsea free kick right by the byline, probably about 2 yards outside of our box, right-hand side. And it's Alonso to take it. Got 5 inside the box. Rudiger, Pulisic, Aspi, Havertz and Silva. 2 outside the box. Liverpool have got 7 players on the edge of the 6-yard box. Alonso to take it. Do not waste it. It's got to go short. He drives it towards the near post. Punched away by Kelleher. Out to Alonso. To Kovacic. Oh my God. What a goal from Kovacic. Oh my word. Oh my God. The free kick from Alonso was right at the near post. And the goalkeeper punches it away. Kovacic is in the D, outside the box. Does he take a touch or is it on the volley? He's in the D, he watches it. And he volleys it. He literally watches it onto his foot, adjusts his position, and he volleys it. He's outside the D. He volleys it right into the top corner, off the stanchion, in the back of the net. Kovacic, absolute worldie. Absolute worldie strike. In off the post. 1-2. What a goal. Didn't we say just hit one from outside the box and Kovacic has done it. What a goal that is. What are they doing now? They're looking at something. What are they looking at? Is VAR looking at something here? What are they doing here? They're checking offside against Rudiger. Rudiger's coming back. He doesn't expect Kovacic to hit it. They're looking to see if Rudiger's affected the goalkeeper. Of course he hasn't. You can't disallow that. So everyone's gone forward for the free kick. They've given it. They've given the goal. Thank God for that. What a strike. And Tuchel is going, wow, wow. He's given the fourth official what for. And Henderson's still moaning about it. He's still moaning with the referee. Basically, so what's happened is, as he punched the ball away, all the players are running out of the box. Rudiger's running out from the post. He's running out, but the goalkeeper's got a clear view, and he's trying to get there. And Rudiger has not in his eye line, and that's what they're looking at. Anyway, Chelsea win back possession from Liverpool's ball forward. It's gone to Mendy, who's launched it up halfway. Mason Mount's got his arm in the back of Van Dijk, and he has. What a strike from Kovacic. Absolute brilliant strike. Liverpool free kick. Alexander-Arnold, halfway inside our half, finds Salah. Alonso's right up his arse. Goes inside to Fabinho. And Salah goes again. This time he's covered off by both Rudiger and Alonso. They go short. Jota, edge of the box, out to Salah, but Alonso's read it. Nips in front of him, play it off him, he doesn't. It's gone out for Liverpool throw-in. 10 yards from our corner flag. That is a big, big goal. A big goal for Chelsea, right on half-time. Excellent strike from Kovacic. My God, what a goal that was. Anyway, they take the throw-in up the line. Jota crowded out by 3 players. Kovacic, Alonso and Rudiger. Kovacic does brilliantly well. Plays the ball up the line. Finds Pulisic. Hold the ball up. He's fouled by Konate. Well done. Halfway inside our half. Kovacic wants it. Take it quick and he does. He finds Conte. Referee says no, the ball's moving. Taylor, you're a muppet. Then we do it again to Conte. Now Chalobah. Kai Havertz in the channel looking for a run. He gives it to Aspi. Back to Chalobah. Nice and simple back to Mendy. Mendy. Silva now. Edge of the box. Collects it. Looks for an option. and goes wide right to Aspi, who's got acres. Liverpool let it's actually Havertz, who's dropped off to get the ball. Tsimikas has held him up. Milner's gone across to win it back and gives it straight to Thiago Silva. Tries to find a pass to Mount, but gives it to Conte. Tries to find another ball forward. They clear it away. Chalobah brings it down. Then launches it over halfway high. Havertz jumps up against Van Dijk. Conte goes in to win it with Fabinho. Alexander heads the ball away. Rudiger steps in to win it, and Conte's come away with the ball inside their half. And Chelsea are in. Pulisic in goal. Pulisic scores! Come on! Go! Come on! Get in there! Come on! Brilliant play from Chelsea. Outstanding from Chelsea with the press. We're high inside their half. And Liverpool giving the ball away. And Chelsea all over him in every single position. And it comes to Conte. And Conte finds himself with the ball. The ball's sort of played in the middle. Jordan Henderson plays a high ball to Trent Alexander-Arnold. He's level with the edge of the bottom of the centre circle, right-hand side. He heads it forward. Rudiger gets a foot in ahead of Salah. And he finds Conte. As Conte collects the ball in space, in behind Trent Alexander-Arnold, he turns, Konate comes across, and Conte, with the outside of his right foot, dinks the ball forward into one of Christian Pulisic, and Pulisic drives into the box. Conte's pass bounces up to Pulisic, he chests it in the box, left foot, roof of the net, far side, far post, keeper beaten, 2-2. Jane, your poor cat, I apologise. Chelsea win back possession from Liverpool again, and Alonso, Pulisic, what a finish from Pulisic, he's been out of the game. But what a finish that was. Finish from Kovacic, finish from Pulisic, and we're 2-2. And you have to say, Liverpool were cruising. Liverpool were comfortable. Liverpool were cruising. It's now Chelsea in the ascendancy. And we're playing it across our back three. And Kovacic gives it away, looking for that ball over the top. And they're in. Jota finds Salah. Right inside. He's overplayed it. Salah's forced wide. Rudiger comes across. Chalobah comes across. And the cross is blocked away. And Conte on the penalty spot gets it away. Alonso now, halfway line, finds Pulisic, plays it back to Alonso, and there's a run on the far post, and it's Kai Havertz, played in, right inside the box, Havertz, comes inside to his left foot, shot blocked, finds Mason Mount, digs it forward, oh, it's just gone wide, dearie me. Honestly, Alonso sees a space from Kai Havertz. He drives forward. Milner comes up against him. He turns onto his left foot. But as he does that, Tsimikas comes in and blocks his shot. It goes up in the air and Mason Mount's on the spin with Van Dijk. And he tries to volley it. And he volleys it. And the ball's rolling towards the far post. And it goes a yard wide. Chelsea are in the ascendancy. They're all over Liverpool. All over Liverpool. It's an outstanding performance so far. Despite the fact that Liverpool the Salah goal looked easy. The mistake was obviously the mistake. But now Liverpool just play a long ball forward. It's 4 minutes of added time. First half, by the way. Anyway, Chelsea are playing so well. Liverpool are deciding to stay narrow. And when they're doing that, they're giving us all the space. And the space is there on both right-hand side and the left-hand side. My mate's just messaged saying, who needs Lukaku? Oh, dearie me. Anyway, Liverpool just play the ball up the line. Conte gets in and wins the challenge, and Chalobah plays it up to halfway. Pulisic tries to hold the ball up with Konate. He's about 8 foot clear of him. And they get the ball away to Salah. And Rudiger's holding him up. Plays it back to Henderson. Referee's blown up for a free kick. No, he hasn't. Henderson, right in front of the benches, on the halfway line. Pulisic comes across. Plays it forward to Salah. Not interested. Rudiger clears it away. Only as far as Fabinho. Mount reads it. Now they play it forward again. And well done, Alonso. He's covered off Salah again. But it's only as far as Henderson. Finds Alexander-Arnold. Fabinho. What a game of football this is. Milner dinks the ball forward, looking for Mane. Silva comes across by his own goalpost and gets the ball away. Alonso chests it down and just launches it away up over halfway with a Mount header. But Konate stops it. Wins the ball. Launches one forward. Aspi just heads it straight to Henderson, rather than heading it forward. And him and Henderson and Salah play a 1-2. Henderson's the edge of the box, away from Azpilicueta this time. Van Dijk now heads it out to left-hand side, only as far as Aspi. Heads it back forward to Kai Havertz, but it's gone out of play. It's a Liverpool throw-in, 10 yards inside our half. They take it back to Van Dijk. Dick Van Dijk, and they've given it away. Milner fell over, and they've won the ball back. But Trevor Chalobah's done well up against Jota. But Jota's done well. Jota's fouled him. He has. Well, I'm not sure that was a free kick, if I'm honest. We're still playing. We're approaching 5 minutes of injury time now. Chelsea take the free kick short. Referee blows the whistle and it's half time. And it's Chelsea 2, Liverpool 2. A mistake from Trevor Chalobah to get Liverpool in. Mane seized on his mistake, rounded the goalkeeper, put it in the back of the net, and Aspi dived to try and stop it. And then the mistake from Chelsea on the right-hand side. Mo Salah plays a 1-2 with Fabinho. He's played in down the right wing. Everybody stopped. Alonso come across to meet him, but Salah done a little bit of a shoulder shimmy. Alonso got caught and Salah went past him. And then Mendy come out, but left his knee. He dived this way, thinking he's going to go far post, and Salah put it over him here. And the ball's gone in the back of the net. But to be fair to Chelsea, we looked like we were buried. Liverpool were in the ascendancy, as I told you. Liverpool were well in the ascendancy after that point, where Chelsea had played well until the first goal. But a free kick given away for a foul on I think it was Kai Havertz by James Milner. And Alonso's free kick, he drove the free kick right into the near post. And the goalkeeper, Kelleher, does well to come across. And he punches it. But as he punches it up in the air, the ball drifts out of the box into the D. And Kovacic, everyone's pushed onto the 6-yard box. So there's that amount of space. So Kovacic watches it. He doesn't take his eye off the ball. And he just sort of takes 1 or 2 steps backwards. He's just outside the D. And as it comes down, there's hardly any backlift. He just literally just volleys it. Flick volley. But his volley goes right towards the top corner, in off the inside of the post and in the back of the net to make it 2-1 with about 5 minutes to go. And then Chelsea in the ascendancy again. The game switched again. And we press and we go after Liverpool's midfield. They're trying to play the ball out. And Henderson plays a stupid ball to Trent Alexander-Arnold, halfway inside his own half, right at centre. He plays it up in the air. Alexander-Arnold's under pressure from Kante, wins the header and heads it down to the halfway line. Rudiger, with Salah, has spotted it, stepped in front of Salah and just flicked the ball away from him. And it goes to Kante. And Kante turns, sees Konate's coming, but you can also see Pulisic is running behind. So Salah on the left-hand side of centre, he sort of sees his run and flicks it with the outside of his right foot into the pass of Pulisic. And Pulisic lets it bounce into the box. He chests it, he leans forward to chest it down. And as the keeper comes out, he hits it on the volley. Side foot, left foot, into the top corner. Brilliant finish. And Pulisic has given it all this and all this stuff. Come on. 2-2. The bin dippers are rattled. Love it. Absolutely love it. And it's good to see you guys in. It's good to see you guys in. Obviously, it's only members. And, you know, we're going to just see what happens with it. I wanted to stick with you guys, the community, that you guys and the relationships you're building up and the banter that you guys have and the chats you guys have, rather than listen to nonsense. You know, I want to keep growing my channel to try and make it full-time. I don't do the job I do anymore. I want to make it full-time. And I'm looking to try and get more and more subscribers. I need to do more videos, I know that, and I will be doing more. But I could leave this stream open to everybody and get a lot of views on it and all that sort of stuff. But for me, the most important thing is you guys that have stuck with me from the word go. And that's why we're making the commentaries members only. So all those regular people that watch, have about 100 people normally that watch the streams. It's interesting to see that these guys don't want to come back in and pay £1. It's only £1 a month. That's all it is. But they can get back in. So hopefully people will. Because what will happen is this commentary will go up on the channel for people to view after the event. So for some reason, though, guys, I can't bring up the chat on this stream. For some reason, the chat doesn't work. So I can't get the chat working for you guys to see what you're saying. So, oh, we can breathe again. We can breathe again. My mates just put, this is mental. I'm just sending my mates a message saying, what? Get the F in. What a goal from Kova. And of course, what I'm saying to you guys, what I'm describing to you guys, press from Chelsea. The press is working well. And more will come. Alonso for the winner. My mates had a go at me and said that Alonso should have done better with a Salah goal. And I'm sure he could have done. Brian, how you doing, mate? Good to see you in. Good to see you in, mate. Good to see you in. Paul, yeah, great to see you in, all you guys. Jay, so Martin said straight away, dinner's up. Jane, well, what a first half. Didn't expect that. Ozzy, I agree with you, mate. We're by far the better team so far. Paul, brilliant comeback. More the same for the second half. Jane says, seems like most of them don't even hit the like button anyway. Exactly. Paul prefers the members only. Brian, hello, mate. Happy New Year to you as well. The type of character is exactly what we need to see from our boys because it feels like the whole world is against us at the moment. Come on, you Blues. I'm just seeing a replay of the goal again, the Mane one. I don't know what Chalobah was doing. He can read the ball. Mane can see that Chalobah's going to get there first. And Chalobah's literally on the D, on the edge of the D. And for some reason, he dives down to just... It looks like he tries to sort of get to the position, a low position, to head it up and away. But he gets his timing all wrong, and he just heads the ball down. It just goes straight down and bounces up in the air. And as he's on the floor in a heap. But as he's in a heap, Mane comes round the outside. I'm just seeing the Salah goal again. Salah finds Fabinho. He finds Trent Alexander-Arnold, and Salah's on his bike. And he just does a shimmy and beats Alonso. And Mendy beating at his near post. As I said in the commentary, at that point, Liverpool in the ascendancy and cruising, if we're honest. But the goal from Kovacic is just absolutely outstanding. I'm seeing it again. Punches it away. Everyone's pushing up them. And Kovacic just literally watches it on his foot. His eyes don't come off the ball. And he just literally, he's sort of standing there. And his technique is weird. He sort of just watches it. And he watches it down. He sort of just adjusts. He just does a flick. Just like a flick finish. And it's just gone straight into the top, like right into the top corner. And then Chelsea push up with 5 players on Liverpool's press. Brilliant this is. And Pulisic is through. It's brilliant. We're beating their press all day long. And we're pressing them. And the story of the first half is that, yes, Chelsea conceded 2 goals. One of them a mistake. The other one a good goal from Liverpool. A Salah goal. That's all you got to say. But the Chelsea press against Liverpool is working. Liverpool are struggling to deal with the way we're pressing them. And it's outstanding so far. Absolutely outstanding so far. Len says, what a finish to the first half. Come on, you Blues. Exactly. Everyone said that to Brian. Ozzy, that last mount effort was close. Exactly, yeah. Just far from it. Members only definitely a way to go. It is. Woodshadow, the Cobra goal will be a season-defining goal if we get a result. It will be. It could be the catalyst. But if you think that Kovacic, just in the replay of Kovacic, yeah, Cobra Kai. Woodshadow, do you like the Cobra Kai on Netflix? If you're a fan of the Karate Kid movie, the original one, that sort of trilogy, then check out Cobra Kai on Netflix. It is a follow-on to what they're doing now, and it is outstanding. It's funny. It's got all the karate in it. It's so good. I've binge-watched the whole of the new series in 2 days. Love it. Woodshadow, absolutely love it. Anyway, but yeah, that goal from Kovacic, and he's given all that to the fans, Kovacic as well. But that could be, that moment right there changed the game again. Chelsea were dominating the game. Dominating the game. All over Liverpool. We make a mistake. We sort of go again. Liverpool score a second, and you can see players are deflated. Energy went out of the team. Liverpool pushed up. Chelsea defended inside their own half. And then we sort of go again, get the free kick on the edge. But as soon as Kovacic scored that goal, all the players, Tuchel's up as well. They tried to VAR it, which was ridiculous. They're trying to say that, I can only imagine they're trying to say that Rudiger was interfering with the goalkeeper, but he wasn't. He literally wasn't. The goalkeeper was sort of just to the left to centre of his penalty box as he punched the ball. He's punched at the near post. He's moved back into the middle of his own box, his own goal line. Rudiger's still by the far post because he went and made a run inside to that far post, or the near post, sorry, and he's in the back of the net. So he's making his way out, and he's probably on the 6-yard box as the shot come in from Kovacic, but he's running away from the goal. Because let's face it, no one ever expected Kovacic to do that. And they're trying to look at that, saying, was he affecting the goalkeeper's line of sight or is his peripheral vision? It's all crap. I got no sound on. All I know is Jamie Carragher in the Sky Studio and Souness have got faces like slapped arses, the two of them. That's what we want. That's what I want to see. So, up against adversity. At 2-0 down, you can see the headlines. Lukaku dropped, Tuchel's big mistake, board now under pressure, all this nonsense. You can see it all coming. But, come on, we can do this. So let me just see the substitutes for Chelsea today. I've not seen them earlier properly. So lineups, let's have a look. On the bench for Chelsea, Kepa, Sarr, Barkley, Saul Niguez, Lewis Hall, Jorginho, Harvey Vale, Hakim Ziyech and Callum Hudson-Odoi. Liverpool's bench is Marcelo, Adrian, Gomez, Williams, Keita, Jones, Beck, Oxlade-Chamberlain and Morton. So we got options. We've got Ziyech, we've got Hudson-Odoi. We got Saul Niguez, who's been playing well as well. Jorginho, Harvey Vale is a decent player, I have to say. Can't see Barkley getting involved. Barkley could be off to Everton. So you hope it's going to be Ziyech and Hudson-Odoi and possibly Saul Niguez, who's played well the last 2 games. He looked like he's got a bit of confidence. So what's key in this game now is that Liverpool playing a narrow 4-3-3. They're quite happy for the 2 wing-backs to get the ball out wide. But it's Chelsea's movement in those wide areas, just in the channel inside, from Mount, from Havertz. There's a lot of rotation between those two and Pulisic as well. And as I said to you in the commentary, at one point, they're forcing people over to one side and Alonso's sneaking up that way. They come over to the left-hand side and Aspie's sneaking up that way. We're going to open the door numerous times second half. So I said, keep looking. Cobra doing the crane. He was doing the crane, Paul. Yeah, he was. Woodshire likes Cobra Kai. Good for you, mate. It is a brilliant series. Len says, need the same work rate second half. We do. Paul says that goal from Coach, it's goal of the month. Martin says we can do this. Of course we can. Ozzy, we actually have all 3 subs available for a change. These boys can run their guts out. Of course they can. Jane says good subs as well. Brian, we can prove today that the team is much more important than any one player. We don't want or need disruptive influences at our club. Exactly. And Lee says, so was Lukaku's interview released for the transfer window by his agent? Now, let's just take you back to Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. When he said that he had to get rid of some disruptive influences in the dressing room, Lukaku was sold. Wasn't he? He was one of the ones that Solskjaer sold. And you have to wonder. But yeah, there's obviously the timing. But again, the timing of the interview was a month ago when he wasn't playing. He was fit, or he said he was fit. And he was on the bench and he only come on for a couple of 10 minutes or so. He didn't come on for a sustained period of time. And he went and done that interview. So yeah, a lot of Chelsea fans are saying the same thing. Lukaku's burnt his britches. And I think that if Chelsea have an option, then Chelsea will sell him back for the same money. Sell him back to Inter and go out and get somebody else. Going off for Tottenham 100 million for Harry Kane. You won't get him. So, we're about to kick off the second half. What more can happen? What more can happen in this half? Deary me. It's just it's outrageous. Tuchel's up the sideline. When that goal went in, the equalizer, he's up the sideline. He's doing all this to the players, to the fans, as he was in the Champions League final. Great to see. I'm still working with the sound of the microphone, the S's and all that sort of stuff. I've got something coming tomorrow to hopefully sort that out. So hopefully the sound's not too bad. Anyway, we wait for the second half to start. Chelsea just keep playing with the same intensity. That's all we need to keep doing. Yeah, get Tammy back. Yeah, Brian looks good as well, doesn't he? He's doing well at the moment. Doing really well. So, players are out for the second half. Is there any changes for Chelsea? Doesn't look like there is. They're focusing on Kovacic, Pulisic. Havertz, Pulisic and Mount up front is good. The movement, the interaction is good. Liverpool back out as well. Doesn't look like there's any changes for both teams at the moment. So, 45 minutes worth of football. We're all square. Chelsea have been the better team. Come on now. Come on, Chelsea. Let's do this. Still looking at Kovacic at the minute. Chelsea kicking his second half towards Matthew Harding. Mason Mount's going to kick us off. And he does. Goes back to Silva. And Thiago Silva launches it up to left-hand side. Kai Havertz goes up against Konate. Konate wins the first challenge. Liverpool then get the ball away second time. But then Rudiger steps forward and wins it inside their half. And goes back to Thiago Silva. Ball over the top looking for a run of Alonso. Cleared away. Chalobah inside the centre circle. Heads it forward. Havertz heads it down. Pulisic tries to find a runner, but gives it straight to Liverpool. Jota now, left wing, in front of the benches, and finds Mane in behind Chalobah. Mane driving in on goal, but Chalobah's come forward. Mane, greedy. Deary me. He had Mohamed Salah on the far post. He's offside anyway. Salah was on the far post, wide open, and Mane's tried to put a ball in. He's about 2 yards offside as the ball's played forward. He tried to go round Mendy. Mendy got a fingertip to it. Great save, by the way. Right, anyway. So, once again, I'm seeing Liverpool's assistant manager on the sideline. Klopp's not there. Chelsea play it forward up to Havertz. They clear it away, only as far as Alonso. His attempted pass forward is blocked off, but Mason Mount barges Konate off the ball and wins it on the byline. Does well. Alonso. Kovacic, inside their half, loses possession this time. Salah, 1-2 of Jota. Rudiger's holding him up. Jota, Kovacic does well on the halfway line, shuts him down and stops the ball being played forward. But Rudiger went with Salah then, which is good. Liverpool throw him. Alexander-Arnold. He's 10 yards inside our half. Goes short to Jota. Gets it back. Then gives the ball away. As far as Alonso, who under pressure just launches it forward and it goes out of play for another Liverpool throw-in. This time it's on the halfway line this time. So, Alexander-Arnold. Liverpool taking their time already. Only 2 minutes in to the second half. They're taking their time. Alexander-Arnold's looking for an option. He's told Konate to go back further inside his own half. Mane's come all the way across the pitch to collect it. Doesn't. Alexander-Arnold looks for Henderson, who tries to hit it back to him and gives it straight to Conte. Conte finds Pulisic, goes round Fabinho, flicks it to Alonso on the halfway line, wide left, turns away from a challenge and finds Thiago Silva, launches it high to nobody. Tsimikas brings it down. Aspie's up challenging him, goes back to the goalkeeper. Aspie's all over him, plays it forward to Fabinho, under pressure from Mason Mount, just about turns away from him. Unlucky Mason Mount. They play it up to the right-hand side. Chelsea's press is good again. It's good again. Liverpool come up to halfway line and it goes out for a throw-in for them. Mason Mount does really well. He spots the ball to Fabinho, shuts him down and just about gets away from Mount. Just about. Liverpool throwing, level the edge of their box. Alexander-Arnold up the line. Alonso flicks it forward. He does really well to win it. But then Conte tries to win it, but Milner clicks it off of him. Jota plays it looking for a run for Mane, but Mendy's read it outside of his own box and launches it up in the air. Van Dijk beats Pulisic to the ball. Jota can't control it. Chalobah, Aspie, flicks it forward. Pulisic, under pressure Van Dijk, lays it off to Conte. Can't control it. Liverpool just giving the ball away. Chalobah now gives it away to bloody Tsimikas on the halfway line. Mane, left wing, flicks it inside to Jota. Chalobah does well to read it, dives in and challenges it, does well. Liverpool throw him, level the edge of our box this time. Tsimikas to take it. The game's all about press at the minute, and Chelsea's press is doing well again. Liverpool pressing by themselves. Both teams are forcing errors, and it's whoever can do another key error, force another key one. Mason Mount's all over Virgil van Dijk here. He's gone back to Konate. He's been shut down by Havertz. The goalkeeper dribbles round Havertz, halfway inside his own half. Finds Alexander-Arnold, plays a long ball right wing. Salah takes it down, but Rudiger's up there with him. Rudiger does well, nicks it off him, and then says someone go up the line. He does, but then gives it away. Alexander-Arnold. Henderson goes back to Konate, halfway line. First one-on-one, Salah to Rudiger, and Rudiger come out on top. They've given the ball away. Chalobah wins it. Foul by Jota. Pulled back by Jota. About the full foul he's done. He's not booked yet. What is going on? Lingardinho. Chelsea take the free kick short to Kovacic. Just lays it off to Rudiger. Liverpool pressed up inside our half, but not pressing us at the moment. Chalobah now collects it. Azpi, halfway inside our half, back to Chalobah. Now Mane goes to press back to Mendy. Launches one, Mendy looking for Alonso. Good pass, finds him. Alonso just dinks the ball, looking for Mason Mount, who's made a different run. Konate plays the ball, looking for Mane this time. Kovacic loses possession, but Chalobah mops up, finds Azpi. Conte, halfway line. Turns away from Fabinho. Done a little shoulder turn. Little dummy. Great ball, left-hand side, Alonso. Edge of the box, left-hand side. Put back inside on his right foot. Alonso shoots over the bar. Unlucky. Unlucky Alonso. That was his moment, I think. Kante done so well. He turned away from Fabinho. As Henderson come over to him, he gave him a shimmy. Sold Henderson a dummy. But played Alonso in. And Alonso, as he turned back on his right foot, Havertz had gone near post. He was out of play. But he had Mount and Pulisic towards the back post and ignored them. Shot high over the bar. But Chelsea get in. They've won back possession from Liverpool's goal kick again. Mount, unlucky, looking for Havertz. Liverpool can only clear it up in the air. Mane, halfway inside his own half. Chalobah's all over him. Does well. Chalobah, well done. And Kovacic mops up. Azpi's got the ball right-hand side. Inside to Conte. Little ball backwards to Kovacic. Back to Conte, but Fabinho's read it. Conte fouled him, but Salah comes away with the ball. Salah. Rudiger's up against him. Holding him up. Alexander-Arnold. Back to Konate. Inside his own half. Centre circles. Fabinho. Steps into our half and plays the ball over the top. And Jota's in behind Azpi. Jota shoots on the volley. Offside. Offside. Unlucky. I think Mendy might have got touched to it. Ball went wide. About 5 yards wide. But Jota pushed up in between Chalobah and Azpi. Ball over the top to him. Left-hand side of centre. Great save from Mendy as well, by the way. Jota, first time volley. 10 yards inside the penalty. Well, 5 yards inside our box. Wide left. Across goal and Mendy taps the ball wide. But he was offside. Chelsea free kick taken short. Comes out to Azpi, right-hand side. Tries to turn back away from Milner. Milner wins it. Finds Tsimikas. Fabinho. Centre circle. Salah. Looking for a ball into Jota. Jota's bad first touch. Conte wins it. Conte collects it. Drives forward, Conte. He's got Mason Mount on the right wing. It's Pulisic. Keeps the ball in play. Pulisic. Edge of the box. Driving forward towards the byline. Tries to get a cross in. Blocked by Tsimikas. Chelsea corner on the right-hand side. Chelsea corner from the right wing. Rudiger's just gone up to the goalkeeper behind him, pinched his bum, taps him on the back, and the referee's seen it. Stupid. He's trying to influence the goalkeeper. He's on the goalkeeper with Azpi. Alonso to take it from the right wing. Left foot in swinger. Everyone's inside the 6-yard box again. Cross comes in towards the penalty spot. Headed down by Rudiger, but they get the ball away. Mount wins it outside the box. Pulisic tries to drive it forward and Van Dijk heads it away. Kovacic back towards goal. They head it away again, but then Kovacic, they win it, and Salah's trying to get him behind Conte, but he can't. Conte's back in. Well done. Mendy, get the ball away. He does. He finds Conte. Liverpool got the ball away. Sort of head tennis. They found a space, and they played the ball in behind, but Conte read it and saw a run from Salah and just closed him off. Thiago Silva now swings the ball to the right-hand side. Azpi, dink pass side foot into Pulisic. Gives it back to Azpi. Azpi under pressure, turns away and plays a good ball out to the right-hand side, but blocked. Left-hand side to Alonso's and Akers. Alexander-Arnold was pulled over with Mason Mount. And Chelsea all over Fabinho, and he's come away. He's driven forward. He's played the ball forward, and Mane's in. Mane, he's got Salah to his right. Chalobah comes across. Well done, Azpilicueta. He comes round on the opposite side. The linesman's given offside anyway, and Chelsea done well to just clear that ball away. And he comes out to Conte on the right-hand side. Halfway inside our half. Up the line. Mount's gone down. Pulisic has gone down on a challenge from Tsimikas. Referee gives a free kick. But brilliant. Mane drove forward. He had Salah right next to him. And he's sort of hesitant as to what he's going to do. And Aspi spots him, but comes round the opposite side and nicks the ball off him. Done really well. Azpilicueta. Done really well. But he was offside anyway. So, Chelsea possession. Rudiger launches the ball up to high into their half to left-hand side. And it goes all the way through to Kelleher in goal. Rolls it out to Van Dijk. Milner's dropped deep to collect the ball left-hand side. Plays the ball high, looking for the run of Mane. Chalobah does well to control the ball first time. Looked like he's about to lose it, but wins it off of Jota. Conte finds Aspi right on the halfway line, right in front of the benches. He slows it down, gives it Chalobah, goes one more to Silva. Chalobah. Back to Aspi, right in front of Tuchel. Nice little ball inside to Conte. Mount trying to find Pulisic, but Pulisic made the wrong move. It's come off of Van Dijk. It goes off for a Chelsea corner. Literally 10 yards inside our half. And Tuchel's doing this to all the Chelsea fans. Get involved. Let's hear some support. He's doing it again, Tuchel. He's asking the fans, and the fans are responding by the looks of it. I can't hear them. I can only see them. They're responding. Another corner from Chelsea from the right-hand side. Another left foot in-swinger from Alonso. Go back post this time. Thiago Silva is drifting in the back post. Find him. Cross comes in. Penalty spot. They get it away first time. And then second time follow-up is volley clear. Pulisic trying to let it bounce. Up with Jota. Jota turns him and finds Mohamed Salah up against Conte. He shoots from distance. What a save. What a save from Mendy. As they break with Salah, they find Salah. I'd say he's probably about 40 yards out. Salah. He's got Conte up against him. And he sees that Mendy's backing off. No, he's about 25 yards out, Salah. And he goes for the far corner, dinks it up high, and Mendy gets back on the full stretch, palms the ball away, top right corner, palms it away for a Liverpool corner. What a save from Mendy. Outstanding. Salah's banging the floor. He can't believe it. What a save from Mendy. Corner comes in from Liverpool, left side. Konate with a header, free header over the bar. Brilliant save from Mendy. My word. Deary me. Salah can't believe he hasn't scored there. Right. So, Liverpool playing counter-attacking football. Chelsea take the goal kick short. Silva finds Chalobah, finds Aspi. Ball up the line to Conte. Fabinho comes across. He goes past him. One more. Flicked inside. Mount plays it back to Conte. Van Dijk's come across. Goes back to the goalkeeper. Goalkeeper's been shut down now. But he manages to play the ball away. And Mason Mount is everywhere, trying to shut people down. Henderson now. He's gone after Salah now. He's working it out to this side, Mason Mount. He hasn't stopped running. He's come out to Mane, right in front of the benches. Looks for a 1-2 with Milner. Now with Salah. He's in Mane. Right foot, edge of the box. He goes past the challenger, Silva. Mendy again blocks. Another shot, Mendy. He's having a Brentford game, Mendy. Salah just turns around, looks at the bench and grits his teeth. But Salah's little 1-2. First one with Milner. Second one with Salah. He comes inside Thiago Silva. Right foot. Shoots towards the near post, not the far post. And Mendy, on the stretch again, palms it away again. Outstanding from Mendy. Dear me. Corner this time short. Milner. Big header from Thiago Silva in the 6-yard box. Followed up by Kai Havertz. And then again by Conte. Henderson goes all the way back to his goalkeeper from halfway inside our half. Kelleher now. Takes a touch. Got loads of time. Halfway inside his own half. Chelsea pushed up but not pressing. Havertz left. Mason Mount through the middle. Pulisic on the right. And he launches it, Kelleher, to left-hand side. Chalobah up against Jota. One winner, as you can imagine. Conte gives it to Aspi. Launches it forward. Fabinho just heads the ball up in the air. And Konate is just forced to just launch it forward. Thiago Silva on the edge of his box heads it down. Or heads it away to left-hand side. Alonso, nice little ball inside to Kovacic. Finds Rudiger. Finds Alonso. Now finds Thiago Silva. Liverpool backing off. What a game of football this is. Azpilicueta inside to the centre circle to N'Golo Kanté. Wide right is Mount. He's got to run up the line. And it's Pulisic. Linesman's got to give the offside, and he does. Deary me. Still half an hour to go. Game's end to end. Dick Van Dijk takes a free kick short. Tsimikas gets it back. He's about 5 yards outside his own box and decides just to go back to Kelleher. Kelleher. Left-hand side, Dick Van Dijk. Tsimikas. Van Dijk now drives one forward, only as far as Aspi. Heads it forward to Conte. Conte flicks it out to the right-hand side of the penalty box, but Milner's covering it. Mount goes across, forces him to the corner flag. Milner up the line, Tsimikas tries to volley it clear, but finds Aspi. Finds Pulisic, Conte, edge of the box right-hand side. Tries to play a ball square to Alonso. He does. Pulisic goes in. They're defending for their lives, Liverpool, at the minute. Kovacic mops up and collects the ball outside the box. Drives out to the left-hand side, evading 3 challenges. He does so. Holds it up. Rudiger steps forward now. Foot on the ball. Rudiger. Kovacic. Back to Thiago Silva, centre circle. Ball over the top, in the channel, looking for the run of Aspi. Heads it down to Mason Mount, edge of the box. Cross comes in, too low. Van Dijk volleys it clear. Milner on the edge of his own box, heads it away, only as far as Conte. Heads it out to Aspi. Mount goes again down the line. Cross comes in first time. Nobody making a run to the near post. Goalkeeper collects it. Rolls it out to Fabinho. Fabinho to Jota. Space is opening up now. Jota turns. Well done, Kovacic. He nipped in and won it off him, and Silva mopped up and collects it. Gives it to Alonso, left-hand side. Chelsea with Havertz, Mount and Pulisic, line astern. Plays into Havertz on the left-hand side. Is he onside? I think he is. He does well to hold it up. Back to Alonso. Cross comes in. Shot! Oh my God, what a save from Kelleher. Deary me. That is a worldie. The cross come in from the left-hand side from Alonso, and Pulisic had beaten his man, similar to the goal from Saka yesterday. But Pulisic catches it on the half volley, and it's travelling, and it's gone straight to Kelleher, and his reaction just to block it and push it away. Outstanding save. Chelsea still got possession. What a save from Kelleher. Pulisic should have scored his second goal of the game. A foot either side, it was in. Chelsea playing possession on the edge of their box. Conte, right side of the box. Holds the ball up. Drives back out to the edge. Gives it away to Henderson. But then Chalobah does well to head it away from Mane. What a save from Kelleher. It is frantic, Martin. It's absolutely frantic, this game. Pulisic on the half volley. Collects it. Kelleher, he's right by his face. And look, your immediate reaction as a human being is just go like that. And he's done it. And he's pushed the ball away. What a save from Kelleher. Brilliant save, I've got to say. Deary me. Liverpool take the throw up the line. Mane being held off by N'Golo Kanté. They flick it forward. Silva mops up. Finds Azpilicueta. Aspi under pressure from Mane. Goes out of play for a Chelsea throw-in right on the halfway line. Aspi takes it quickly up the line. Mason Mount's running behind. The referee's probably told him to get back. He stole about 87 yards, to be fair. Liverpool changes. Keita's coming on. And Oxlade-Chamberlain. Fresh legs for Liverpool. Maybe something Chelsea need to look to do as well. Saul Niguez. Maybe. Anyway, Aspi takes the throw forward to Mason Mount. Heads it on the half volley. To the right-hand side to Pulisic. Does well against Tsimikas. Collects the ball. He's got 4 players around him. And wins the throw-in. Well done, Pulisic. Actually give it to Chelsea. Fabinho saying, what's going on? Because we can't believe it's not our throw-in. Anyway. Yeah, Liverpool 2 changes they're making. Interesting as well. Who comes off? I think Henderson will be one of them. Anyway, they take the throw up the line. Great challenge, Kovacic on Milner. And he brilliant, Kovacic. Outstanding player. World class, Mateo Kovacic, honestly. Liverpool throwing right in front of their benches. Tuchel can't believe it. He's so animated today, Tuchel. Tuchel knows how much this means. Bearing in mind, he dropped Lukaku. Liverpool take it short. Volley forward by Tsimikas. Flicked on by Henderson. Mane's in, but Chalobah's there with him. Well done, Chalobah. Use his strength to just flick the ball away from him. And it's a Liverpool corner, but Chaloba's grimacing it. Was he all right or what? Mane's doing this to Liverpool fans. Woodseller, I have to agree with you, mate. It's Kovacic and Conte all day long. Jorginho wouldn't get in the starting 11 for me. It's got to be. It's got to be. 2 box-to-box, energy, skillful. Right, Liverpool corner from our left-hand side. Their right wing. They got 4 players in the box. Chelsea got everybody back defending. They got 4 players on the edge. Salah's just to the left-hand side of the D. Tsimikas on the edge and Henderson to the right. Cross comes in, evades everyone. Comes out to Salah. Goes back to Tsimikas and he drives a shot. It goes wide, about 5 foot wide. There was a big collision in the middle of the 6-yard box, and players were taking about 30 seconds to get up from it. Rudiger went down. Virgil van Dijk went down. Him and Rudiger are having a bit of a set too. Van Dijk's claiming that something's happened to him. Did Rudiger pinch him? Tsimikas is watching the replay of his feeble effort on the big screen. Anyway, nothing's been given. Goal kick. Chelsea take it short. Chaloba up the line or towards the middle of the centre circle, which is swimming up the line really. And Liverpool win it. Tsimikas goes back to Kelleher. Edge of his box. Takes 2 touch, 3 touch. Moves across to the D. Under no pressure. Plays it left-hand side to Tsimikas. Pulisic just strolls out there to meet him. So he goes back to Kelleher. And he goes one more to his right to Konate. Back to Kelleher, penalty spot. One more to the left to Van Dijk. Edge of the box, left-hand side. Puts his foot on the ball. Got no option. Goes back to Kelleher. Chelsea push right up to the edge. With Mount in the middle. Havertz on the left and Pulisic on the right here. Van Dijk collects it. Mount goes to meet him. Force him wide. Lays it off to Milner, who's dropped into help and plays the ball forward and gives it straight to Chelsea. Conte flicks it around the other side from Jota. Finds Kovacic and now finds Rudiger. Driving forward, left-hand side. Gives it to Alonso. Halfway inside their half on the byline. Gives it to Kovacic. Shut down by Fabinho. Goes square to Chaloba. Centre circle. Goes out to the right-hand side here to Azpi. He has to go back to Chaloba. Goes back inside our half. Inside the centre circle to Thiago Silva. Finds Kovacic 10 yards forward and plays a good breaking pass out to wide right. Azpi can bring it down. He does. Takes touch inside. A 1-2 with Pulisic. Cross comes in towards the back post. Over everyone, but Alonso mops up on the edge. Alonso, back on his right foot. Decides against it. Gives it to Mason Mount. Kovacic, Rudiger. Havertz in the box. So is Azpi. So is Pulisic. Thiago Silva now. Chaloba. Azpi moves out to the right-hand side and collects the ball. Plays it inside to Conte. Under pressure, has to go backwards to Chaloba. Thiago Silva does really well to evade Salah and Jota and finds Rudiger. Rudiger now. Left-hand side to Alonso. Takes a touch. Back inside to Mason Mount. Right corner there, box. On the edge. Kovacic back out to Alonso. Get your cross in. And he does. Towards the back post. They get it away. Only as far as Chaloba. Outside to Azpi. Azpi's cross. Easy to defend against. They head it away. Only as far as Kovacic. Mops up. Back to Thiago Silva. Kovacic, Silva plays the ball to Rudiger, but in between Rudiger and Alonso, goes out of play. He's under pressure. It's gone out of play for a Liverpool throw-in, 10 yards inside their own half. So Liverpool changes. Jota's coming off. They're going to go 5-man midfield by the looks of it. Jota and Milner are coming off for Oxlade-Chamberlain and Naby Keita. They're going to go 5-man midfield and 2 up front. Mane and Salah, by the looks of it. 2 up front against our 3. There's another change being made. And what's the change being made now? Is it Chelsea change? Trevor Chaloba's coming off. Looks like he's got an injury, Chaloba. Oh, God. Jorginho's coming on. Chelsea going to switch to a back 4. Chelsea are matching up Liverpool's 4-3-3. Well, Liverpool changed their formation. Chaloba's off. Jorginho's coming on. What's he going to say? Jorginho's going to sit deep. It's going to be 4-3-3. Tuchel's up. Arms folded. What's the formation going to be? Let's have a look. Aspie's dropped back. Aspie dropped into centre-back. Pulisic is on the right-hand side. And Jorginho's in the middle of midfield with Kovacic. Conte is now playing. Are they playing a three-man midfield? I'm not sure. To be fair, Chelsea might have matched up their formation. Liverpool might go 4-5 or what is it, whatever they're doing. 4 at the back. 4-4-2 Liverpool by the looks of it, I think. But Pulisic's now right wing back. Aspie's now centre half. Jorginho's playing at the base with Kovacic and Conte outside of him. And Mason Mount is up supporting Kai Havertz. It's a foul throw from Trent Alexander-Arnold. Liverpool push up inside our half, but they go backwards to Konate. Halfway line, wide right. Launch the ball high, looking for the run off the ball of Oxlade-Chamberlain. Mendy on his penalty spot catches it, nice and simple. Rolls it to Thiago Silva, gives it to Aspie. Aspie back to Christian Pulisic. Pulisic up the line. They win the ball on the halfway line and Henderson just launched it up in the air. Rudiger on the turn with Salah, wins the header. Out of play for a Liverpool throw-in, 25 yards from our goal line. We're going to take it early. Oxlade-Chamberlain. Chamberlain goes back all the way to the halfway line to Konate. Mount and Havertz pressing forward. Van Dijk goes back to Kelleher, edge of his own box. Just rolls it to Tsimikas. Pulisic goes to meet him. Tsimikas launch one up the line. Aspie with Mane on the cover. Aspie tries to head it away and fluffs it. Mane's won back possession, but Aspie nicks in and wins it off of him. Well done, Aspie. Conte helps him. Chelsea get the ball away. Up to halfway. Mason Mount leaves it. Kai Havertz. The Mount's on the spin. But Havertz has been forced to the right-hand side. Havertz taking on Konate. Predominantly left-footed Havertz, as we all know. Turns and comes inside and does a good ball to Kovacic. Dead centre, 25 yards out. Wide right is Pulisic. Conte's outside of him. Pulisic tries to get across in the box. Blocked away. Comes outside to Conte. Pulisic, edge of the box. Driving to the middle. Shoots left-footed. Pulisic on the turn. Unlucky. Unlucky. Curling left foot. About 2 yards over the bar. But as soon as the ball's played forward, Mount dummied it. Havertz was in on the right-hand side. The Mount spun off in the middle. And he was in between the two defenders. And all he had to do is play the ball first time. But Havertz is predominantly left-footed. He's wide right-hand side. Couldn't get his feet together to play the pass. Anyway, Liverpool with possession have come away on the halfway line. And Oxlade-Chamberlain has won back possession from N'Golo Kanté. Wide left is Mane. Halfway inside our half. Left-hand side. Comes inside Pulisic. Up against Conte, who gets a foot in and Aspie clears. Fabinho with space just takes it all down. Chelsea backed off. Everyone defending. Tsimikas. Keita. Fabinho. Mane. 4 Chelsea players around him, including Pulisic. Both fall over. Referee says play on. Mane forced out wide. Tsimikas level the edge of our box. Mane goes back to Keita. Chelsea defending with everyone behind the ball inside our half. Van Dijk, Keita. Flicks the ball up to Mane. Leaves it up to Tsimikas, who goes past Jorginho. He's free, the edge of the box. Tsimikas, cross comes in, back post, avoids everybody. Alexander-Arnold mops up. Alonso goes out to meet him, outside the box. Plays the ball inside to Fabinho. Plays it back to him, looking for a 1-2. Oxlade-Chamberlain collects it, but is forced out wide by Alonso. Chelsea defending numbers on the edge. Force them all the way back to Konate. Middle of our half. Plays the ball wide left to Tsimikas. Pulisic, out here. Get out here and challenge him. Mane. Aspie comes across to meet him. Back to Tsimikas. Looking for space, Liverpool. They haven't got any. You have to go back to Van Dijk. Konate. 5 yards inside his own half. Shut down by Havertz. Plays it forward to Fabinho. And Kovacic has won it off him. And then Kovacic has won it for a second time. Finds Mason Mount. I thought the referee's going to give him a free kick. He didn't. Conte. Wide right is Pulisic. Havertz is by himself up top. Mason Mount is just sort of next to Pulisic. Goes back to Aspie. Finds Thiago Silva. Thiago Silva now. Collects it. Gives it to Jorginho. Centre circle. Shut down. Back to Silva. First time pass to Aspie. Aspilicueta. Conte. Right in front of the benches. Plays it forward into the feet of Kai Havertz. But he's been ruled offside. He was offside. 15 to go. Thomas Tuchel's going mad at somebody. I don't know who he's going mad at. He's going mad at someone. Liverpool play the ball forward, won a throw-in right in front of Tuchel. He's extremely animated, I have to say. Extremely animated. Liverpool take the throw-in and they launch it. They play it short and launch it right out to Alexander-Arnold, who plays the ball up the line looking for Jordan Henderson. Alonso nicks in front of him, goes out of play for a Liverpool throw-in, halfway inside our half, 15 to go. He goes back to Alexander-Arnold. Back to Konate. Konate finds Tsimikas. Tries to play a ball forward, but Christian Pulisic nicks it and wins it. Tsimikas back on the cover, wins it off of him. Van Dijk. Alexander-Arnold. Into the feet of Henderson. Plays it off to Fabinho. Fabinho finds Tsimikas. Halfway inside our half. Mane now, left wing. Plays the ball forward. Pulisic reads it. Cross comes into the back post. Alonso reads it and heads it away. But Salah collects it right by the corner flag. Alonso straight out to meet him, by the way. Well done, Alonso. Keita. Back out to Salah. Level the edge of our box. Left wing. Our left wing. Their right-hand side. Chelsea's playing 10-yard keep ball at the minute. Chelsea's defending numbers. They're playing in front of us at the moment. Looking for that little ball, that little pass to open things up. Keita. Jorginho in front of him. Goes round him. Drives forward. Flicks it past Conte. Finds Oxlade-Chamberlain. Ball out to Alexander-Arnold. Flicks it around Alonso, but Kovacic's on the cover. Alonso takes it down and then volleys it clear. Well done, Alonso. Havertz up against Konate. Does well to win the first ball. And then plays it off of Fabinho. Now it's still in play. Konate's down injured. Holding on to his face. No malice from Havertz. Referee's blown up for something. Does Havertz catch him? No. If anything, Havertz jumps with his arms here and he heads it. He heads Havertz's elbow. Havertz doesn't elbow him. He just puts his arm up. And as he's motioned to head the ball, he heads Havertz's elbow. Free kick. Well, I don't know if it's a free kick or what. But he's down on the halfway line, right on the far side in front of the West Stand. Getting some treatment. He's still face down. But 15 to go. Chelsea's still got to make 2 substitutions. And there's an argument that people say about Tuchel. He doesn't change things quickly enough. So we've still got Callum Hudson-Odoi as an option. We've still got Hakim Ziyech as an option with 13 to go. Plus injury time. Chelsea can get a winner here. Then it'll send another message to Lukaku as well. Right, he's up, Konate. Is it drop ball or something? I'm not sure what it is. Oh, he's getting all this from the physio. Honestly, he's still on he's on his knees. Sort of. Oh, Hudson-Odoi's coming on. Well done, Tuchel. Must have heard me. Who's he coming on for? It might be Havertz. Who's he coming on for? Let's have a look. It's not clear yet. It is. Havertz has gone off. Well done, Kai Havertz. Strolls back round towards the shed end to come round as Hudson-Odoi comes straight on. So Hudson-Odoi be on the left-hand side, I imagine. Or will he go up top? He started out on that left-hand side, Hudson-Odoi. He's actually playing up for the middle at the moment, which is interesting. Hudson-Odoi. Liverpool win back possession from Chelsea as we try to play it forward after winning back possession from them. Jorginho's giving it away. Dearie me. Jorginho didn't look. He done one of those no-look passes and tried to play it back to Rudiger on the edge of our own box. And Rudiger just stepped in front of Salah and won a free kick. Jorginho, honestly. He's done too many of them already for the season, in my opinion. Anyway, Chelsea free kick. On the edge of our own box. Mendy to take it. Left to centre. Goes short. Goes short to Aspi. Finds Pulisic on the byline. Shut down. Liverpool pressing high. We've done well to work it. We've done well. Pulisic goes way off a challenge. He's then fouled by Van Dijk. That's a booking referee. Or is it Fabinho? One of the two. Book 'em. Nice little interplay from Chelsea to the byline. That little ball up the line and a flick inside. A give and go. Fabinho it was. It didn't actually foul him. Pulisic sort of tried to avoid him. Went down. And we got the free kick. Anyway, we're taking it short backwards to go to the left-hand side. And we're now coming back to Thiago Silva. Liverpool pressing high. Rudiger just plays it to left-hand side to Kovacic in that left-back position. Plays it up the line. Hudson-Odoi just turned away from the ball. Don't know why, but Konate come across. Hudson-Odoi was too busy doing that, trying to find where the ball was. Put Konate off, and he heads it out of play for a Chelsea throw-in. 10 yards from the corner flag. Inside their half. Kovacic gets it from Alonso. Turns away from 2 challenges. 3 challenges. And he's fouled on the edge by Keita. Keita's claiming he dived. Brilliant from Kovacic. Outstanding player, Mateo Kovacic. Unbelievable player. If anybody, honestly, the guy's like, he's got unbelievable ability. He's the Idiger Johnson of his day. Unbelievable ability. Great free kick to win. 20 yards from goal. Left to centre. Who's over it? Right-footed. Mount. Alonso. Get Alonso away from it. It's left to centre. So, it's going to favour a right footer. Who's over the ball here? Mason Mount's over it. And Alonso's there. But it's Mount's going to take this. What's very noticeable is that Tony Rudiger's pushed up and he's on the far side. Right. I'd say it's probably about 5 yards outside the penalty, the near post. That's the width for the ball. 20 yards out. That's about 25 yards out. Mason Mount's all over this. Direct. Mount shoots. Hits the wall. Shoots for a second time. Deflected. Goalkeeper gets down to his right-hand side and does well to hold on to it. Good save from the keeper. Mount's shot was right into the wall. His second shot was good, but he hit the ground first, took the pace off it, and the goalkeeper got down and saved it. Liverpool bring it out from defence. Up to halfway, Salah flicks it to Oxlade-Chamberlain. Got a runner, Keita. Mane's in behind, but Mendy's come out and done well to win it and finds good clearance. He finds Mason Mount on the right-hand side. Hudson-Odoi running through the middle. Konate's against him. Pushes him over. And he's won the free kick as well. He has won the free kick. A second foul in the space of 5 minutes. Book him, referee, and he does. Well done. About time. Hudson-Odoi spotted it. Brilliant. Made the run. Got him goal side. Chested it forward. And Konate on his back. Right on the edge of the box, right-hand side. Probably about 5 yards outside of it again. This time it's right out wide on the edge of the box. So I can't see people shooting from here. Well, Alonso might do. Right, people are pushing forward here. Conte is sitting deep. Kovacic is 10 yards outside of their box. Silva's on the back post with Jorginho as Piliqueta. Pulisic, Rudiger hasn't pushed forward, which indicates for me they might have a shot here. Alonso left foot. You've got to do well to beat the goalkeeper from there. Rudiger has pushed up this time. Late. He's on the back post. We've got 3 Chelsea players on the back post with 2 Liverpool defenders. Back post to Rudiger. Just stay on side. Cross comes in from Alonso. He shoots. Straight down the goalkeeper's throat. And Rudiger's got his arms in the air saying, what are you doing? What a waste that was. You're never going to beat the goalkeeper from there, left-footed. From out on the right-hand side. It's a ridiculous free kick to take. So he's gone back to Konate now. Van Dijk, in his own box, goes forward to Keita. Gets the ball back. Van Dijk, left-footed, launches it. Rudiger, big header forward. Van Dijk follows up, wins the header. Then Silva just wins it. It's just lump it forward at the minute. And Trent Alexander-Arnold, under pressure from Kovacic, volleys it straight out of play. Chelsea free kick. Inside Chelsea free kick. Chelsea throw-in. Halfway inside their half. Alonso to take it. Goes short to Jorginho. Gets it back. Liverpool pressing. Chelsea playing keep ball. And doing well with it as well. Doing really well with it. Just playing around their press. We go out to the right hand side to Aspie. Finds Mason Mount. There's runners through the middle. He goes wide right to Pulisic. Edge of the box, up against Tsimikas. Pulisic comes onto his right foot. Plays the ball inside, but then wins the second ball, Pulisic. Driving forward. He holds the ball up. Mason Mount now. Cross comes in. Deflected. Up in the air. Headed away by Van Dijk. Aspie, just side foot. Just takes the ball down to Pulisic. Liverpool pushing out. Everyone's behind the ball, Liverpool. Defending. Chelsea do well to go back to Thiago Silva. Rudiger. Ball outside, right hand side. Looking for the run of Pulisic. He's going to keep it in play and he does. Right by the corner flag. Tsimikas comes out to meet him. Holds it up. Edge of the box is N'Golo Kante. Back to Christian Pulisic. Got Mount next to him. Goes back to Aspie. Pulisic. Back to Aspie. Liverpool trying to box us in. Kante's in on the edge of the box, right hand side. He takes a touch. Inside. Back onto his left foot. Crosses to the far post, but it's too high. But Kovacic chests it down on the edge. Back to Jorginho. Rudiger. Got Alonso outside of him. Give him the ball and he does. Level the edge of the box, Alonso. Up the lines, Hudson-Odoi. Byline. Driving forward. Comes back on his right foot. Outside to Kovacic. Takes a touch. Tries to shoot forward. Deflected. Hudson-Odoi now takes on Trent Alexander-Arnold. Cross comes in. Blocked away. Chelsea corner. Oh, dearie me. Come on, Chelsea. We got boxed in here. Mason Mount to take it from our left wing. Right foot in swinger. Wait for people to get in the box. Rudiger and Konate. Cross comes in. Rudiger headed down and it goes wide. Unlucky. Unlucky Rudiger. Good corner. Rudiger sort of backing off from the near post. Heads it about 8 yards out. Dead centre. Van Dijk's up against him. He couldn't really get it goalwards. Just heads it down. It goes wide. 5 yards wide. Liverpool goal kick taken short. Chelsea pressing them. Van Dijk, he's got Mason Mount all over him. Just turns away from him, to be fair. Then launch one up the line, looking for Mane. But Thiago Silva's covered it. Says to Mendy, you clear it. He launches it high. Kovacic, great first touch. Kills it. 10 yards inside their half. Finds Alonso. Right out on the edge. Kovacic. Turns away from Fabinho. Puts him on his bum. Now finds Alonso. Tries to flick it forward to Hudson-Odoi. Gives it away. Salah. Back to Trent Alexander-Arnold. Launches it forward. Silva's underneath it. Heads it outside to Rudiger. Salah labouring. Can't get there. Rudiger. Up the line. Finds Kovacic, who brings it down again. Outstanding Kovacic. Absolutely brilliant. Holds off a challenge. Now plays it inside to Thiago Silva. Finds Jorginho. Well played. Kovacic is down on the byline. Right on the far side. Chelsea coming forward. Pulisic. Edge of the box. Right hand side. Liverpool's high line. Dinks across to the far post. Away by Trent Alexander-Arnold with Alonso outside of him. Alonso collects it. Just moves out. Gets some space. Back to Rudiger. Rudiger to Silva. Jorginho. That little trio is working well. Aspie finds Mason Mount on the spin. Edge of the box. Outside of him is Pulisic. Cross comes in. Drilled this time. And blocked away by Tsimikas. It's another Chelsea corner. Again, Tuchel asking the fans to support the players. He's giving it all this again. Let's get this corner right this time. 3 Chelsea players in the 6-yard box. Silva's just walking up on the far post. Find him. Far post. Cross comes in. Headed underneath his own post by Van Dijk away. Salah on the edge. Back to Alexander-Arnold. Trying to find Oxlade-Chamberlain. They would have broken with 4-on-2, but Chelsea won it back. Salah can't believe it. Goes back to Mendy. He's about halfway inside our half with his foot on the ball. Liverpool stopped. He now launched it out to the left-hand side to absolutely nobody. Out of play for Liverpool throwing. Deary me. Another Liverpool change to eat up time. Curtis Jones is coming on. For Mane. Wasting time, Liverpool. Minute to go plus injury time. A draw doesn't really help us, or Liverpool, to be fair, in the chase for Man City. So, Liverpool throwing deep inside their half. Alexander-Arnold up the line. Salah holding off Rudiger. Alonso tries to help out. Can only find Henderson. 1-2 up the line. Henderson. Salah's in front of him. Leaves it to Salah. Rudiger goes to shut him down. Force him backwards. And then Kovacic goes in on Alexander-Arnold. Deflects the ball away. Chelsea do well to force them all the way back to the halfway line. Konate. Alexander-Arnold. Look to switch play. Can only find Azpilicueta, who tries to find a header forward. Can only find Pulisic. And then Conte gives it away. Liverpool down the left-hand side. Curtis Jones. Edge of our box, left-hand side against Pulisic. Back on his right foot. Outside the box to Keita. Conte squares him up. Flicks it inside to Oxlade-Chamberlain. Forced it out. Henderson. Chelsea doing well to just shut them down here. Conte. Jorginho working hard to shut them down. Forced them backwards. Henderson out to left-hand side. Tsimikas up against Mason Mount. He goes past him. Byline. Tsimikas. Cross comes in. Cleared away by Thiago Silva. Then sliced forward by Jorginho. It's a Liverpool corner. Dear me. Our right-hand side there. Left wing. Let's hit them on the counter. Clear it and break. And get a winner. 4 minutes of injury time to go. We've had nearly a minute of it already. 3 to go. Cross comes in. Towards the penalty spot near post. Headed away easily by Hudson-Odoi. What a waste that was. It goes out as far as about 10 yards inside our half. By the benches. Keita to take it. Liverpool taking their time now. Tsimikas. Referee's time to hurry up. Tsimikas looking for an option. Chelsea complaining about the time he's taking. Referee, blow the whistle, give us a free kick. They eventually take it up the line and Chelsea win it back. But referee then gives it again. Sounding gets his head to referee saying he's just taking too much time. Referee ignored him. Anyway, we force him backwards to Konate. Alexander-Arnold looking to play a ball middle. Well done, Azpilicueta on the cover. Looking for Chamberlain in the box. Aspi watches it, chests it down straight to Edouard Mendy. Brilliant play from Aspi. Experience there, outstanding. Kovacic is man of the match by the looks of it, and he is. 5 successful tackles, 12 duels won, 103 touches, 1 goal. Kovacic is man of the match, and rightly so. Anyway, Liverpool with possession, just inside their half. Dick Van Dijk plays it to Fabinho. Look like gone free at the back now, Liverpool. Konate, Fabinho and Dick Van Dijk. Fabinho being shut down by Hudson-Odoi. You've got to chase him down more than that. They play it forward to Curtis Jones. He's got Pulisic all over him. Force him backwards. Back inside to Konate. Chelsea backing off. Alexander-Arnold finds Henderson. Back to him. Flicks it forward to Salah. Outside to Henderson. Kovacic goes to meet him. And then Rudiger gets the ball away. Well done. Liverpool throwing. Level the edge of the box on the right-hand side. Right, Liverpool throwing. Up the line to Salah. Flicks it inside. Henderson to the byline. Cross comes in. Comes off for Henderson. Chelsea goal kick. A minute to go. Good game this. Tuchel saying, get forward, get forward. He's urging people to go forward. He's trying to get people pushed up. He's telling Mendy to launch it. And he does. That left-hand side. Kovacic takes down. Nutmegs. It's Alonso. Nutmegs Fabinho brilliantly. Then they win back possession. They try and find Salah. Rudiger wins it. Liverpool throw him. It's going to be a draw. It's going to be a draw. But all the promise for the second half hasn't delivered, to be fair. Both teams cancelled each other out. Couldn't find the right pass. And Edouard Mendy has made some excellent saves. And Kelleher, to be fair. Liverpool play it forward left-hand side. Cross comes in. Deflected away. Half cleared by Aspi. Keita. Thiago Silva gets the ball forward. Referee blows the whistle and that's it. It's finished. Chelsea 2. Liverpool 2. 2-0 down. Chelsea fight back to get 2-2 by half-time. But you have to say that Chelsea should have done more to win that game. Thomas Tuchel out on the pitch straight away. Shakes the hand of the Liverpool assistant. and then steps forward. But Edouard Mendy made 3 outstanding saves in that second half. Kelleher made a great save, point blank from Pulisic. And 2-2 it finished, 2-2. So, another draw for Chelsea. That's draws against Wolves, draws against Everton, draws against Brighton, and draw against Liverpool. The only win we've got this month has been the win against Leeds. So, this month, this is January, of course, it's New Year. Anyway, Chelsea battled back without Lukaku. A great game of football, and 2-2 it finished. To the members that have joined, I really appreciate every single one of you joining. Thank you very much for being here, and hopefully you've enjoyed the commentary again. I'll be back on Wednesday for Chelsea against Brentford. Chelsea versus Tottenham. Christian Pulisic is just looking at the highlights of the game on the big screen. So yeah, Chelsea versus Tottenham on Wednesday. Carabao Cup first leg from Stamford Bridge. I'll be back with that game, so make sure you come back and join. Again, it's members only. Members all the way now as far as the match commentaries go. So guys, thank you very much for watching. I've got to go and put my little boy to bed. Hopefully you enjoyed it. And we're then going to have, I'll do a stream in the week. Hopefully I'll do a stream in the week. If not, it'll be the game on Wednesday, but hopefully I will do. So anyway, thank you for being here. Thanks for being members. I appreciate all your support as always. So hopefully you enjoyed it just being members only, you guys. So a little bit of a chin wag between all of you. So yeah, anyway. So have a great rest of your evening tonight and your bank holiday Monday if you're in the UK. And I will see you next time. Thank you for being here. Much appreciated. Appreciate your support as always. Have a good rest of your evening. See you soon.